Welcome everyone to Gnowangerup as part of the weekend of the final series. It's the first semi-final today here at Gnowangerup. Of course, yesterday at Newdigate the second semi-final was played, so two finals in one weekend. Welcome to all the interstate and local listeners and viewers. With me in commentary today is Ricky Carpenter, the ever reliable Ricky Carpenter from just down the road here, and we've got John Douglas with us filming, so welcome boys. And Corin Brooks is up here just for a few little keep the scoreboard rolling over.
Special comments. No, thanks, Baz. No, I look forward to it today. Teams that obviously finished third in Ongerup and fourth in Boxwood. I think should be a pretty hard-fought contest. Last time these two teams met, Boxwood got over the line, but the first two games this year, Ongerup won comfortably. So, but it'll be interesting to see. All to play for today. The loser's done, and then the winner will go on and play Lake Grace, who lost yesterday to Jerry.
In Lake Grace.
In Lake Grace.
Next Saturday, mate.
Yeah,
Yep.
So that should be both teams vying for that privilege. So nice clear day for footy.
Beautiful day. The oval looks quite nice.
It does.
Just while we're speaking of ovals, just big shout out to Bruno and the BGL boys, BGL Solutions, who look after all the surfaces in the OFA, and where we've been the last few weeks have been top notch.
Yep, absolutely, Baz. The ovals are unbelievable. I know certainly speaking from Boxwood's point of view, that oval was pretty bad for a long time, and even that there now is looking amazing.
Well, look at this one.
And
it's magnificent, isn't it?
It is.
We've had a pretty dry 6 or 7 weeks, but the oval is a credit to Bruno and the boys, so thanks very much, Bruno. While we're going on sponsors, Lake Grace Tyre Power, thanks to those guys, and the Lake Grace Hotel, another great sponsor of the OFA, and of course AFGRI, our main sponsor for 2026. So we'll just have a quick recap from yesterday, mate. We'll just go to the highlight of the day. Probably was Hayden Parker kicking his 100th goal for the season. It was, of course, placed to Gnowangerup, who had a pretty convincing win over Lake Grace in the end yesterday at Newdigate. But well done to Hayden. 100 goals in a season is no mean feat of anyone's performance. So it was really good.
Incredible. So I think he's played, that was his 12th game for the year, because he missed one in the regular season. So to kick 100 goals in 12 games is incredible. Full credit to Hayden. And I believe the last one to kick 100 in the comp was his old man.
Yes.
So that's a pretty cool little stat as well. So for Hayden to do that, Jerry ran out. Convincing winners in the league by 100 points. 100 points flat. It was 134 to 34. And in the Resis as well, Gnowangerup got over Boxwood by, I'm not sure on the exact score, but it was about 70 points, I think. Jerry, both teams through to the grand final, so which is a very good effort from them. And so the captains have just done the toss. I didn't actually see who.
I think Boxwood kicking to the left of the screen.
Yep.
Right of screen. Okay.
Yep.
And yesterday, quickly, Rick, we'll just. This morning, sorry, just the game's just completed. Gnowangerup won the juniors, so they will go through to next week. And Newdigate defeated Lake Grace this morning in the reserves. So Newdy will play next week at Lake Grace in the preliminary final. So just about to get underway here at Jerry's. Umpire John Mill, who was umpiring yesterday, did a quite good job, I thought. Umpire Earl and Jack Scanlon's up from Albany. So we're just about ready to go. So I'm expecting a good game today, Rick. I'm a bit on the I'm not going either way.
Yeah.
I'm sort of probably leaning towards Gnowangerup with a bit more experience, but I'm looking forward to Boxwood's probably got a little bit more pace than Gnowangerup.
Yeah, I think the run and carry of Boxwood, that's going to have to be their strength. They're going to have to make sure they switch lots of open side footy. It's quite a wide oval, obviously, Jerry.
Yep.
Make sure you use the ground, use lots of the ground. Gnowangerup will be looking to sort of force them to kick down the line. They've got a lot of tools, a lot of good players. Tim House down forward, Lewis Davis as well. And then one to watch through the middle. Harry Richardson, very very handy, and Jacob Hemley as well for Gnowangerup. And then for Boxwood in the middle, Harry McLeod, who got best junior in the comp this year, which is a full credit to
Fantastic
Harry.
effort, yes.
And Hayden Richter finished third in the best and fairest, the Ganser medal, which was won, just touching quickly on that too, Baz, by Justin Joyce.
Yep.
Well deserved.
Who played a very good game yesterday too, I thought.
He did, yep.
Yeah.
So, no, it's...
Well deserved, yep. And of course Hayden's a previous winner, so had another good year to back it up.
Yep, absolutely. So,
while we're... Just before we get the show on the road here, mate, Tice, we've got an AFGRI footy here for Mark of the Day. John has just given us prior to the game, so we need to pick a Mark of the Day between us. And we will just update you on the netball and hockey scores as they come through. Everyone knows what's going on there, and we would just... What are we waiting for? We're all just ready to go?
Just interesting here, just a quick little note here, Baz. Lewis Davis and Tim House are both starting in defence for Gnowangerup.
I did see that.
Connor Smallwood at full forward, along with Ethan Caldwell for the Gnowangerup boys. So here away, Jones wins the ruck knockdown. Harry Richardson gathers out of the middle, swings onto his right foot, kicks out to the half-forward flank towards Cody Harris, pursued by George Bungie. George taps it out in front of him. Well tackled by Harris, and I think the ball's going to go out and it'll be thrown in there on the far side.
I think he's going to ball. I don't think it went out of bounds. I think he's going to
ball
it up.
Yep.
Let's have a ball up just in front of the Southern Haulage sign here at Gnowangerup. Beautiful day, probably 22 or 3 degrees. Not good for the farmers and the crops, but beautiful day for sport. Down it comes, long way across that ground too this afternoon, Rick. So hopefully the clouds don't come over and we can see. No umpire all says play on. He blew his whistle. Good tackle from McLeod in there. There's going to be another ball up. Is that
that was Hemley there?
Jacob Hemley?
Yeah,
yep.
He was well tackled. He finished second in the Ganser.
Yeah, had a very good season, hasn't he?
He did. So Marley Phillips taps it down towards that man, Harry Richardson. Handball out there to Hemley. Hemley scrubbers a kick forward towards Murray Hayward, pushes Matt Terry out of the way, swings under his left foot, high up and under kick. Ethan Caldwell underneath it, gives Sam Matola a bit of a nudge, and the ball just trickles out right next to the goal to the point post.
Just left of the point post here with Ongerup deep in attack. Murray Hayward probably had a little bit more time than what he thought there. He's a crafty little customer around the goals, Murray.
He is.
I'm expecting him to get on the scoreboard a bit today. Good deep throw in. In they go, Smallwood in the ruck against Corey Nelson. It's been bottled up and Richter's on the bottom of the pack there. Be a ball up just 15 metres out. Right in Ongerup's wheelhouse here, Rick, so Ongerup's chance to get a score on the board. Out it comes, quick handball to Jacob Hemley. He's whacked it on the right foot, but it's gone across the face. I think it's
out on the
full, is it?
Yeah. Once again, probably had a bit more time there. Ongerup just winning the ball around the contest here. George Bungie kicks out from the back pocket, looking for Rivers Hyde. Pursued out there by James Stewart. Ball sort of scrubbers and then goes out there right in front of the Homestead Hardware sign.
I think it'll be one of the
lasso.
The lasso, the whirly bird, yeah. I'm still getting my head around that rule, but Ongerup's free kick to bring it back into the pocket, looking for Smallwood. Good contest from both clubs. In they go, a lot of players around the footy. Harry McLeod pops up with it, kicks it back to where it just come from, and it's probably going to be a Ongerup kick again. Is it a scorn? Is that a lasso kick again?
Yeah, that's it, lasso kick again. Yep.
James Stewart will bring it back in for Ongerup. Probably need to get it back into the middle. Hard to score from out there. Little worm burner in there looking for Hemley. Called his name a couple of times already. Lively start.
Hemley's short little kick. I think that's to Brent Naddis. He's marked right out near the 50. I don't think he's got the distance from here.
Yeah, he's looking to pass it off, isn't he?
Tim House has run down. He's come across towards that area. Connor Smallwood puts Corey Nelson in the back. Cleaned up by Harry McLeod. Short kick cut off by Murray Hayward. He was grabbed without it.
He didn't have it. Yes.
Murray Hayward is within range here.
He's within range here, Rick. Yep. Bit of undiscipline there from, was that Bo Vauxhall?
Yeah, that was Bo Vauxhall, yep.
Yeah, a bit undisciplined there. He probably didn't need to do that, and the umpire was right onto that. And Murray likes to kick from 45 hard to kick a goal from there, left footed. Normally a pretty good kick at goal here. He'd be pretty happy to get this one through, get him on the board early.
It's just a bit of a breeze sort of just running across him here. He'll have to flush it well. Winds up, gives it a pretty good roost.
I think he's pushed it across the face, has he? Umpire Sheldon says, no, it's only a point. So it's the first score for the day. Ongerup kicking to the eastern end of the oval here at Gnowangerup. So George Bungie will bring it in. A little worm burner kick all made it here, but Sam Matola needs to get rid of it now. He's held on to for a bit. Long boy there from Hemley. Lucky to get out of there. Jail here, Boxwood. Back to Bungie. Up to the wing, right in front of the commentary box. 3 Boxwood players spoil each other. Over the back it goes to Will Goes, is it?
No, that's Alex Hemley.
Alex Hemley, sorry. Back to Richardson. Oh, it's picked off by Boxwood in Aaron Jones. Now Boxwood got a bit of a run on. Here's their chance to get on the scoreboard. Up they go. So over the top of the...
that was over top of Ryan Elwood.
Sorry, yeah. I need to get my head around him. I haven't seen him play yet for Boxwood, but he's a likely looking type.
I think he's kicked an 8, a 7 and a 6 this year. He's only played 4 games, so he's pretty handy up forward. So Lewis Davis will kick this out for Gnowangerup. That's the first foray into the past the centre mark for Boxwood. Louis Davis plays on. Short, a bit of a stab kick out there. I think that's towards Tim House.
A little bit of breeze today, probably favouring the left of screen to Ongerup a kicking to. I don't know whether there'll be much in it, but might be a 1 or 2 goal advantage, Rick, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. It's kicked down towards Connor Smallwood, well spoiled there.
And we'll go out of bounds right in the true wing position, just in front of the rain and horn sign there. That here at Ongerup Oval, the oval was magnificent. No score in the ladies' hockey yet. We've got a good view of that from sitting up here in the truck, filming footy. It's a great vantage spot here. In it comes. No clear winner in the ruck. Down Jones gets a second go at it. Into the path of Harry McLeod. In they go. It goes Marley Phillips. No clear winner. Here comes Richter. Nice little handball back to Matty Campbell. They'll combine today. Left foot kick. In they go to Elwood. Over his head. Bounces on here. Back to Hitsit. He's under pressure. Good tackle down there from Brad Joyce. Down it comes to Lewis Davis. Over the top. Here come Gnowangerup now. Out it comes towards Hemley. Put it out in the open spaces here on the wing. Made Hemley work for it. Not a bad kick in the end. 3 on 2 here. In comes Corey Nelson. Under pressure from Cody Harris. Manages to pinch his pocket. He's been tackled. He probably hasn't got it. Play on, says the umpire. In they go at us. Up towards Corbell. And he's just stuck his big mitt out. And that's nearly a contender for mark of the day early. So he's
short little kick there to Smallwood.
Smallwood's within range here, isn't he, Rick? I think that's
definitely, yep.
Not bad play there from Bluey Corbell. Just managed to put that into his one arm there, and his big arm just wrapped it around and
had just had the size advantage there on George Bungie. Just bodied him out of the way. So we're right behind the kick here as Smallwood starts his run up. And it's kicked that
bad off the boot.
No, it's just fallen short and marked by Bo Vaux.
Swung late, didn't it?
It did.
Looked all right off the boot.
Kick out to Harry McLeod there.
Harry McLeod, of course, had a very good year playing for Boxwood. Not a bad kick up towards the wing up there looking for Rowan Vaux, is it? Over the back it goes. And it'll rattle out of bounds and it'll be a throw-in. Over there on the true wing position. We haven't had any netball scores yet either, mate, but we'll keep everyone updated as the time goes on.
It's been just a bit of a scrubby start. Neither side can really assert themselves. Marley Phillips taps that down right into the pig pen. And it'll be balled up again there.
A lot of players around the footy. Of course, the game just finished between the juniors. Very close all game, actually. Jerry just kicked the last couple of quick goals to get over the top of in the junior footy. It was a good game off top of the Newdigate kids. So another throw-in. Quick one in succession. A lot of players around the footy up. Jones and Phillips will go. Down it comes. Lewis Davis out the back there. He's looking for a good game from Louis. Puts it on that right foot. Hard to get the ball from over there. Rivers Hide's going to mop up here from Boxwood. Hard to score from that far win. They need to bring it over the commentary side to make any sense of it. Rivers Hide, little short kick to Matty Campbell. Spilt what he probably should have taken. Now he's coughed it up. Connor Smallwood's up the ground a bit. In he goes looking for Courtwell. He's turned Bo Vaux around. The man mountain down there, he's got hold of it. Vaux has got him too. Oh, he's ripped his jumper over his head. Now umpire says you've had it for too long, Blue. And holding the ball, so good pressure there. Vaux plays on, Blue puts his jumper back on. Out to Rivers Hide. Called his name a couple of times. He sticks to that dead side over there. Out to Richter, it's a cake of soap. Tries to get around Phillips. Good pressure. Richter puts the bounce down there. Now he's going to come across this side. Needs to make sure of this kick. Down to George Bungie. Oh, good pressure from there in Ongerup from Harris. But it's mopped up by Corey Nelson. Has one bounce, 2 bounces. Right in front of the commentary box here. Up the wing he goes looking for Jones. Falls in between 5 players. In they go. In it comes to is that Peter Wall from Gnowangerup?
Yeah,
Rick,
was, yep.
Richter's going to mop it up. Now to Vaux. Ball's going nowhere now. Up it goes, and Vaux is a poor kick. Yeah, they were going forward.
They were.
Davis has picked it off and wheeled around on his right foot, kick to Murray Hayward. He's put on that trusty left foot, and Corbell's got 5 metres on his player here. What can he do here? Oh, he's wheeled around. He should be. Oh, was that it? No, he's passed it off, has he?
I think he's passed it off unintentionally.
And it's just run out of bounds in front of Harry Richardson, who...
So neither team here is just settling with the footy. It comes down now to who can settle first. Like both sides are getting a bit of a look at it. Now Ongerup's had more of a look, but they just can't settle with it. Small grabs it straight out of the ruck, scrubs a kick forward.
Corbell had his chance there too, and he's asking the umpire where is his free kick. But I just see Lake Grace have scored in the hockey over there, the ladies' hockey, so it's 1-0 Lake Grace over the top of Boxwood, so we can keep an eye on that one.
George Bunga to kick out.
Good kick in, but it's going to be cut off. It's 2-on-1. He's made it hard for Harry McLeod down there. Luck's a fortune. Matty Campbell's there to help mop up. He won't make too many mistakes. Well, good pressure there for Ongerup. In it goes over to McLeod. Whacks it on the right boot. Gets it going forward. That's the main thing. Here comes Elwood. Good play from...
That's Lincoln Patterson.
That's Lincoln Patterson, yeah.
Yeah, he's kicked that down.
Coughed that up too.
Yeah. Across the hide. They need to come this top side.
Yep, this is better.
That's the way. That's what they need to do. Boxwood tried to do it before, just didn't quite execute. Corey Nelson, he's been good this year. Bit of a short kick.
Up there looking for Hooper. Was that Hooper?
Yeah, then Jacob Jones gets it, swings under the foot, down towards Joyce. Joyce well nudged out of it. Tim House there to clean up. Settles. And then good kick to Lewis Davis. Called his name a couple of times.
Yep.
No one's running for him here. No one is leading.
Had a good start to the game. If Tim and Lewis are down there standing next to each other, makes it a bit harder in the midfield for Ongerup.
James Stewart kicks that. That's to Hemley. Jacob.
Had a good year too, like you said, Rick. Run up to the Ganser medal.
He's kicked across in front of Tim House. Short little play under Lewis Davis. He's away here. He can really get moving. Normally a good kick of the footy. Kicks towards, I think that's Fraser House. Is well checked there.
Was a good spoil from Matola.
Nazari gets it, flings over towards House. That's Fraser. Keeps his feet. That's the key. Onto the right foot goes a banana. And once again goes through for a behind.
For a minor score. So we're yet to register a major here, Rick. It's hard work. We've been going probably 7 or 8 minutes into the first quarter, maybe nearly 10. And no majors on the board.
No.
So George will bring it back in as we, like you said, both teams need to settle a bit, don't they? Probably use their skills a bit better.
Yeah.
Skills have let them down a bit, both teams.
12-minute mark.
12-minute mark.
And neither side is really taking the game on. Like, both have had a little passage here and there, but generally they're going down the far wing. So this is a bit better from Boxwood. Corey Nelson's out by himself.
He's got a paddock.
He does. He can take a bounce, probably 2 if he wants to. There's his second. He's going to take a third.
Runs around Hemley. Good play from Nelson. Oh, he's a wobbly old kick off the boot.
Expects a bit of Elwood.
Made him work for it.
He's gone out. Yeah, Elwood might have done his knee here or his ankle.
He's slipped over and he's hurt himself.
He wasn't right coming into today, but unfortunately they had no one else.
Yep, he's a little bit ginger.
So ball to be thrown in. So Jones, that's Will Jones and Marley Phillips to compete in the ruck. Goes over the back, nice little tap to Tim House. Big kick up into the centre of the ground. George Bungie spoilt that. Campbell was being held by Herbert.
So Jack Scanlon, the umpire, saw that. Not a bad call. Matty Campbell wants to get a ball moving out to the top side. Not a bad kick in front of Vaux. He's in close contention with Patterson. Vaux needs to pick it up now. He tries to burn him off. Now he's in trouble being caught. Down it goes to Jones, just around from the point post. Jones has got no room to work with. And now it's been socket off the ground by... Is that Brad Joyce?
Yeah, that's Brad Joyce.
I think he snuck it through.
That is an opportunistic goal.
Yep.
So they just took the game on a bit more there.
And balled out this top sword too.
Yeah. It's what both teams need to do. And Boxwood have done that now a couple of times.
And, have got the first major on the board. So we have... The scoreboard's...
We've got some technical issues with the
technical,
scoreboard.
So it's 1-3. Boxwood to...
1-1 to 3 points.
Well, 1-1, sorry, to 3 points. So we first score on the board. I think that wind's sort of just about going straight across the ground, Rick. From
Yeah, it seems to be.
It's not favouring one end nearly. It's pretty favouring the dead side of anything.
Absolutely, but they just got, both teams need to take it on. So Jones and Phillips compete in the ruck. Marley Phillips gathers, big kick down towards Fraser House. One-on-one there with Corey Nelson.
Kept his eye on the ball.
Too strong.
Kept his eye on the ball, read it well, didn't he?
So this is, I reckon, Fraser's second game for the year.
Not many, mate.
Yeah, he's had knee troubles all year.
Unfortunately, he's a Ganser medalist and got a very, very bad injury, and he's had trouble getting back, hasn't he?
Yeah, so 3 years, I reckon, now, Baz, it's gone on for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel for him a bit. Very good player. So he's, of course, Tim's brother, and very good crew for the Gnowangerup Footy Club. So in he comes, he'll have to kick it from 35. It's normally a pretty good kick. And he's put it up in the air, and it's allowed for the wind a bit, but umpire Shelton says it's only a point. So Gnowangerup yet to register a major, so it's 1-1 to 4 points. Bungie doesn't waste any time, brings it in. Was wobbly old kick, but lucky he had a bit of room. The boxer played. Look for Treby, but it's been cut off by Hemley. He's going to put it back into Addis's direction. It's a long way from goal. He'll want to try and get rid of this one. Plenty of room in the Gnowangerup forward line, Rick. It's
one-on-one there of House.
And Batola. It's gone over the back, but George Bungie's wobbled it through.
Strategic little fumble.
Wobbled it through, and he's so Gnowangerup will be 5 points to 1-1. So George is getting leather poison and kicking it out again. He
We'll look for the short option on this top side.
Hard work getting it out of there.
Brett Hooper's the one over the top.
Yeah, I think he's going for him.
Look for him. Hooper takes a good grab.
Keep it moving. Up the wing he goes there, looking for Vauxx. Close contention from Davis. Over the back it goes. The two Vauxx boys are on top of it. In comes Hemley to help out. Good tap on there. Inboard for Luke Treby. Now he needs to get rid of it. He's under the pump. Wobbly old kick, but it's going to work out all right. No, it's not. Over the back it goes. Now Ongerup come in to mop it up. In down to Tim House now. He normally doesn't waste it too much. Up there looking for Fraser. He's had a little nudge there from Batola. Got away with it. Down it comes to Murray Hayward. Close attention there from Batola. Kicks the ball to himself. Now he wants to get rid of it. Down to Addis. We'll be back to Murray Hayward. This is his opportunity. Not a bad kick off the boot. It's going to drift across the face and probably wobble out of bounds. Is it across the face? Yeah, it's hard work.
It's hard work scoring with that breeze blowing across.
A little bit stronger than what you think out there, I reckon.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Crocs will be feeling it, Baz. But
yeah, we don't talk about that.
No,
we're at the footy now.
Yeah, we won't worry about that. So
we're at the footy.
Ball will be balled back in.
Good sign. Umpire Brown.
House and Vauxx to complete. That's Fraser. Harry McLeod gets the ball on his left foot, kicks out to that far side. Will Jones drops a mark he should have grabbed, then fumbles it, and it's going to go out in front of the Agwest sign over there. Jones should grab that one, should wrap it up.
It's gone under the car, so it's a bit null and void the game at the moment. Like you said, the skills are probably letting both teams down a bit, and they just need to execute them a bit better, and whoever can do that, I think, will probably start to get a few goals on the board and dominate the game a bit better.
Yeah, there's not much defensive pressure from either side.
No, it's a bit null and void. Now Vauxx cuts it off in front of Harris, keeps it in front of him now. Boxwood have got a bit of a run on through Bungie. He's had a pretty good start to the game. Up it goes. Good spoil there from Patterson. In comes Treby. Keeps the ball going forward. That's the secret. Davis and Vauxx are at it again. In comes Aaron Jones. Needs to make it clean here. Boxwood's chance to get another goal. Oh, it's a
throw.
Ganlon, I didn't see that one.
I'm not sure that was there, but anyway, we're not one to...
No, that's right.
Oh, Hemley, that's Jacob on his bike. Pursued now by Richter.
Oh, good pressure.
Oh, great tackle.
And he's been called for holding the ball. Richter sort of cut him off at the pass.
He did.
Right in front of us. Wants to play on now, that trusty left foot. He's had a bounce. Deep into the 50, looking for Brad Joyce. Oh, good
grab
mark
by Joyce in front of Hitzit.
Under the pump from Hitzit, and good big strong grab there from Brad Joyce. He's 35, 40 metres out, nearly directly in front.
Oh, they've called... Earl's called this as a 50 from up here in the centre square. Big Earl has called that for over the shoulder.
So he's taking him forward.
Yeah, he's taking him down to the goal square.
Oh, I missed it, but yeah, Brad Joyce definitely...
It was a good grab. I didn't think there was much in it, but definitely a good grab. So anyway, pops that through for Boxwood second.
Okay. No, I didn't pick that one, so Boxwood will go to 2-1. Is it leading Gnowangerup 5 points. So handy little goal there. He probably would have nearly kicked it from where he marked it anyway, Rick. I would have thought
he's normally very good
pretty
kick.
reliable kicker.
Very good kick of the footy, Brad. So
Boxwood would have liked that little addition there. So, Gnowangerup need to respond here now because we're sneaking up on quarter time. We've been going nearly 20 minutes.
They're just falling down a bit at centre half forward.
They need.
They either Tim or Lewis needs to go up to centre half forward. I would say
they can't be both standing back there next to each other. I agree with you.
So Vaux, that was Rowan, charged in.
They're getting enough of the ball, aren't they?
They are. So George Bungie leads Cody Harris out of the ball. Harry Richardson over there as well. George Bungie keeps tapping it along the boundary. He's done very well there, Bungie. Kick towards Will Jones, who's marked just forward to centre.
Good kick.
Big kick in towards Joyce. Once again,
he's got the hot hand.
He does. Hayden Richter, who's just moved out of the middle, moved forward, just fumbled that one a bit. Tim House comes through, well tackled. Slid in again there by Hits It. Ball sort of bubbling around.
It's not going anywhere.
Lincoln Patterson tackled. He's nearly done holding the ball. Quick hands to Hemley. That's Jacob. Long kick now down towards centre half forward, looking for Connor Smallwood.
Yeah, and he pushed him in the back.
He did push him in the back. So Bo Vaux
will take it into Matty Campbell. Boxwood putting a bit of pressure on here late in this first quarter. Another goal will really hurt Gnowangerup. Good kick from Campbell up to half forward. Looking for, is that Will Jones? Is that Will Jones? No, that's...
that was Jacob Jones.
Jacob Jones, sorry, yep.
So Lincoln Patterson's marked that one. And the kick out towards House, Tim.
Yeah,
he just stops and props. Looks for another short kick in. That's to Bowden Morton.
Yeah, Bowden Morton, yep. Little kick out towards Alex Semley. He's blowing the whistle, but he's called play on now. Now puts Timmy House under the pump with Hooper.
Steps around him a bit too easy there. Connor Smallwood to shoot.
He's coughed it up. Harris has popped it over straight into the Boxwood's hands now. Riverside's. Here's Boxwood's chance to get a late goal. Matty Campbell whacks on the left foot, and don't see that too often. Fickle bounce there for House. Jones Hill without it, probably nearly got a free, but in they go again. A lot of players around the ball. In comes House again. Bashes one, bashes through 2 tackles. This kick needs to be important. Down it comes to Richardson. We spoke about him before the game. Well cut off by Batola, playing a good game in defence. Out it goes to, is that Will Jones?
Yeah, Will Jones takes a long kick out the wing. Rowan Vaux jumps over the top. Hooper's out the back here. Vaux has run on. Rowan goes for a long kick forward, and it's just gone the wrong side.
It was tight.
For the second behind. Score reached 2-2-14 to 5 behinds.
Ongerup 5 behinds, yep. So they need to get a goal before quarter time here, Rick, just to steady the ship a bit, mate. They've already had enough of the footy. They're just having trouble, like we said, across the half-forward line, aren't they?
They are. So Marley Phillips is out here. Kick up towards Smallwood, who's... Bo Vaux has had the better of Smallwood so far, I'd say. Well tackled.
He's having a bit of help in there, Vaux. Vaux has got it back, pops it over the top, looking for Aaron Jones. Good pick up from Jones, back to Vaux. Spilt the candy there, in they go again. Lewis Davis and House battling in there. Back to Smallwood now. This is a kick that's important. Over it goes to Fraser House. Put him under the pump. Down they go. Harry McLeod's got it now. Boxwood playing well back across half back. Gnowangerup falling down through there. In it goes. Good spoil from Hemley there. In goes Aaron Jones. Probably should have picked it up. George Bungie probably nearly best on ground the first quarter. Over to Treby.
Jacob Jones.
Big high kick. Up there looking for Hooper, is it? It's gone over his head. Here's Richter's got a couple of metres on his play. Seamus hits it. Wanted the ball a bit more, didn't he?
He did. Now Hemley, that's Alex. Short little kick to Blue Caldwell. Hooper shoes it.
Now this is the important one.
This is where they've fallen down. He looks towards Fraser House, who I thought that was a free kick every day of the
checking, but it's handled over the top from Dewar, straight into Murray Hayward's lap. And Murray Hayward gets his first goal for the day for the Gnowangerup boys. So they started back here across half-back, bordered out the commentary side, like we said, Rick. Worked it down through the centre and ended up in a nice goal for Gnowangerup. That
there was solely down. That all started with Seamus Hits It there. He just attacked it really hard out of full-back, wanted that ball a lot.
Met the ball well.
He did, and then came out.
Wanted it a bit more, didn't he? So a bit more respectable on the scoreboard for the Gnowangerup boys. So it's 2-2 to 1-5. We're deep into the first quarter. Won't be a long quarter, not a lot of goals.
So Phillips and Will Jones to compete in the ruck. Balled up by Scanlon. Neither ruckman sort of really gets advantage there. Sort of scrubs around a bit. Hayden Richter gets on his bike, runs away. He'll run away here clearly from Phillips. Takes his second bounce. Kick. Now looking for Joyce, who's out in front of Hits it. He's at his toes. It's hard work for an old man.
He couldn't quite bend over there, Bradley. Anyway,
Right, now,
Phillips has got it back to Richardson, is it?
Yeah, yep. Richardson down towards Smallwood. It's been worn like a glove. That was Corey Nelson.
Back to Matty Campbell now.
Who's
He's
well
in
tackled.
Yep.
Nelson, long kick down the line.
Wobbly old kick looking for no one. Made it hard for all concerned. In goes Patterson. Oh, he's done well to get rid of that. And always coughed the kick up. Clean bowled Richter. Lux of Fortune to Phillips. Down to Hemley now. He's under the pump. He needs to get rid of it. Back to Phillips. Oh, Lux of Fortune here. In they go now. Bodine Morton flies in. No one's a winner. The ball bobbling around. I think umpire Scanlon's letting it go. And he's called someone for holding the ball here. Someone? Yeah. It's on the bottom of the pack. I thought it could have been a bounce, but no, he wants to make that decision. So Richter's the recipient of the free kick here.
So Richter's looking. He's looking cross because there's no one's moving for him. Takes a long kick down towards centre half forward. Some tall timber there. Heaps of people can contest for it. Harry Richardson sort of looks to come out, but there's no one to kick to.
No, he didn't want to get rid of that.
He didn't. So Hemley's kicked down to Blue Caldwell in front. This is some scrubby football from both sides.
Ordinary skills here.
Harry Richardson picks up. George Bungie, even he fumbles. Normally very clean. Hemley tries to get the handball out. He's now pursued. Looks for Fraser House over the top of his head.
Made it hard for him too.
Sammy Toller taps it back. Hemley then tackled. Same there as Fraser House.
Umpire Scanlon's made the decision to bounce this one.
This has been pretty hard to watch, Baz.
Yeah, it's hard to call too. So Phillips will go in the ruck with Jones. The game sort of hasn't opened up, has it? Might not all day. You never know. So it's just fumbled out of bounds with Matty Campbell there. There'll be a boundary throw in here right in front of the time key box here at Gnowangerup as a siren goes for quarter time. Rick, so we'll just get your summary, mate. I'll do the goal scorers.
Quick summary. Pretty hard to watch. Very scrubby footy. Neither side really taking the game on. A lot of just kicking down the line, not switching. A couple of times the Boxwood did it. They looked dangerous. Better players for Boxwood so far. It's probably more in their defence. George Bungie's been good and Sammy Batola's been good. Yep. And then for Gnowangerup, Tim House has been tidy. But Murray Hayward, I don't mind him down forward. He's provided a bit. And
he's got to play there.
Yeah, and Jacob Hemley's given a bit as well. So
Yep. No, of the goal scorers, was not many. Murray Hayward's got one, and Brad Joyce, the big tall forward up in the forward line for Boxwood, had a pretty good start too. I thought he kicked a couple of goals. So we will have a quick break here from Gnowangerup, and we'll be back for the second quarter. Welcome back, listeners, to Ongerup. Just before the start of the second quarter here, quick recap on the score. Boxwood 2-2-14. We're kicking to the western end of the Jerry Oval here, I guess you could say, against Ongerup here in the first semi on the Sunday. So with us just before the start of the second quarter is the coach of the successful Ongerup team yesterday, who had a very convincing win against Lake Grace up at Newdigate yesterday, and we'll just quiz the coach in Travis Hawkins about, first of all, I'll just ask you a quick question about your full forward in Hayden Parker, kicking 100 goals yesterday, your thoughts, and great effort from Parker with 12 games, and 100 goals is pretty good in a season.
Yeah, no, really good effort from Hayden. 100 goals in a shortened season like we play. I think it worked out to be eight goals average a game. So that's a fantastic effort. But bloke up forward can't do it without the boys giving it to him, can they, Baz? So good all-round performance from the team, and congratulations to Hayden. A good personal milestone.
Yes, definitely. He had a very good season. Of course, one game to go for the Ongerup boys, mate. Your thoughts on this game and who you think you'll be playing in the grand final? I know there's this game and next week, of course, but your thoughts here on Ongerup and Boxwood to face Lake Grace next week. Who have you got your money on here today?
It was a bit hard one to pick. Boxwood obviously won the last contest, and I thought Boxwood may have had their legs on Ongerup today. It's a pretty close contest, but at the moment, six scoring shots to 4, Baz. So if Ongerup had a kick straight in that first quarter, it could have been a little bit different.
Yes, a little bit wasteful down there.
A little bit wasteful. And that's what happens when you sort of probably rely on the breeze and a bit of big long shots outside. But I think this one's going to go down the wire. I think Boxwood are using the ball really well off half-back. They're just getting stuck across half-forward, Baz. They just don't have a target across half-forward.
Yes, we and Rick spoke about that, yes. And we're just getting back to your Ongerup team, mate. They've had of course, undefeated through the qualifying rounds. Had a few good imports this year, and professionally coached, of course, by you. So, your general thoughts on the year for Jerry. They've been pretty serviceable through the year.
They have, it's been a good year.
Honor, finish your question and then we can go back to the footy. But the Ongerup have just kicked a quick goal out of the middle, the first 4 seconds of the second corner through Harry Richardson. So just getting back to your...
look, I think it's good feeling around the club, and we've got a couple of lads that are coming down from Perth and up from Albany, but they're all local lads coming back to home, and they've gelled really well, and it's good. The Rezzies are going good. The whole club's going good.
I was going to mention the Rezzies,
Good numbers at training, and it's pretty infectious around the club. It's a good time to be there.
Yes, so of course Ongerup are the club with the longest premiership drought, mate. So of course Ongerup beat Ongerup last year in the final in horrific conditions at Ongerup. So the boys will be looking to redeem themselves and pretty focused on the job this year.
Yeah, look, obviously it was to go as close as we did last year without quite getting over the line was a really good effort, but ideally you'd like to win that last one. So, there's a fair bit of focus on that this year, and hopefully with everything going our way and still one game to go, and there's like the old adage is, Baz, it's a long week in footy in there, so you just never know, and just got to make sure we play our style of footy and do everything the way we've been doing all year, and hopefully we'll be good enough,
Yep. All right. Thanks, Trev, for those words, mate. Appreciate you sparing your time, and you can go back and watch this game and see what's going to happen for the rest of the afternoon.
Yep, thanks, Baz. Thanks for having me, guys.
Good on you. So Ongerup here have just kicked 2 quick goals in succession here, Rick, and have hit the front. So they'll be 3-5, mate, will they? 23?
So, that's correct. They're just quick out of the middle there.
Yeah, and Richardson's been involved in 2 of them.
So both ones going forward has come from Richardson. Good tap work there from Phillips. I see Ongerup move Lewis Davis into the middle just to give him a bit of
grunt out of the middle.
Yeah, just a bigger body in there. So,
and
this their key midfield mix for both sides is in there now. So Campbell, McLeod, Richter for Boxwood. And for Ongerup, Richardson, Davis, Marley Phillips and Jacob Hemley. So both sides have started the second quarter with their best midfield.
Well, they're fully loaded, The 2 quick goals from Ongerup have put a bit of a dent in the scoreboard. Hasn't moved yet, the electronic. I don't know what's going on with the electronic scoreboard. I've got it here in front of me, 3-5 to 2-2. So Gnowangerup jumped the Boxwood boys here. Really good tackle there for Ongerup on Treeby. Scanlon says, give it to me, boys. Gnowangerup have certainly come out a bit forward, lively this quarter, Rick.
Absolutely. That there was just good pressure. Richter probably should have given one a bit earlier, but there's just no one moving for him. So Phillips has scrubbed that kick out of the middle. Bo Vauxhall has just gone to soccer it. A kick there by Lewis Davis, looking down there for Fraser House. It's being worn tightly by Vitola.
Oh, he hasn't
Harris
got it.
was tackled without it, and that's a free kick.
Yeah, John Mill's seen it.
Yep. So Harris looks a bit sore there. I'm not sure if his leg got caught underneath him in that tackle. He's limping a bit.
He's a little bit ginger, but I think he'll look back and have a shot at goal. He'll come good pretty quick. So
I reckon he'll be right on his limit here, Harris. He's not a big kicker of the footy.
probably kicking straight into the breeze here too.
Yeah, yep. Normally quite a good kick of it.
In he comes. And the kick at 25, 30 metres, not too bad off the boot. They like it down there. There's a few clapping going on. So now I'm going to kick 3 quick goals in a row here, Rick, and put the pressure right back on the Boxwood boys.
I have.
So I'll take them to 4-5, 29 to 2-2, 14. So 3 goals in all of 4 minutes, I reckon, at the start of the second quarter here. And I think the move of Davis into the middle, man, like you said, good call and good decision from the Gnowangerup boys. Is, like you said, a bigger body and added a bit of grunt out of the middle.
Absolutely. Yeah. Davis is a Ganta medalist as well.
He's a very, very good footballer. Of course, played up the next level a bit, hasn't he?
He has. So Jones won that ruck knockdown. Campbell's burst out of the contest. Looks dead forward towards Jones. That's Aaron ran underneath it. Tim House got a bit of a rough bounce. Handballed there out towards Patterson.
Oh, good pressure down there from Boxwood now. Realise they've got to wake up at the start of the second quarter. Himley in there fighting for it. And he's been called a high tackle from Scanlon, is it?
Yeah. That was on Hemley.
Is it? Yeah, Jacob Hemley. He was in there fighting for it and got a free kick, so taking a bit of pressure off. Gnowangerup needs to make the use of this kick, like we've said. This is a kick they've been struggling with. Beautiful long 50-metre kick up towards Smallwood. He needs to get his hands on the ball a bit better. In they go. Harry McLeod tries to get around one. Now he's in trouble. Needs to get rid of it. Handballed it over to Corey Nielsen in front of the rain and horn sign. In they go. Oh, it's been punched out of bounds by Hemley, and he's probably one of my better players for Gnowangerup at the start of this game, Rick.
He's very good, clearly a good footy player. Finished, as we mentioned before, second or runner-up in the Ganser medal. So thrown in over there. Phillips taps it down. Richter sharked it though. Tackled by Richardson. Handball to Vauxhall to Campbell. Campbell comes back through the contest onto his right foot. Looks towards full forward. Brad Joyce there.
He's been manhandled a bit there, but play on, says the ump.
So Jacob Jones just needed to pick it up, couldn't. Treeby goes in there and picks it up, tackled, and it'll be thrown up 45 metres out, enough directly in front of the Boxwood goal.
So the Lewis Davis looks like he's playing on the ball in the middle now, and on Matty Campbell or Richter, one or the other. Hemley wants to get rid of it, does this, tries to get the big handball out. Treeby keeps it in front of him. In they go again. Good pressure from Treeby again, and Scanlon's hovering around. He's waiting to blow his whistle, but he says, I'll have it, boys. A lot of players around the footy again, so he'll throw it up right on the 50-metre line down to the eastern end of the oval here, Jerry, the way Boxwood Hill are kicking.
Phillips taps it down, sort of straight in front of him. Davis gathers. Handball to Hemley. Hemley, long kick down the line, but cut off by Bo Vauxhall. It just dropped behind the plate. Vauxhall kicks out towards Treeby.
He's got a couple of metres here. Lewis Davis doesn't want to approach him too hard. Big contest here. Marley Phillips managed to get over round 1, round 2. Now he needs to get rid of it. I think he's been called for a throw, has he? Or dropping the ball, one or the other. Brett Hooper will take the free kick here, so here's Boxwood's chance to sneak a goal back against the flow of play, nearly, Rick. So we've only been going 5 or 6 minutes, I think, or 6.5 minutes into the second quarter. Like we said before, the team that can soak up the most pressure and get a bit better skill going will sneak in at half-time in front of you, I reckon. So Hooper needs to make the most of this kick.
Tim House has dropped back in the hole.
Plays on.
And it's kicked right.
Kick it right down to Tim House's wheelhouse. In goes Davis. There's House. What we spoke about. Big handball over the top looking for Richardson. Going to run onto this ball. Close attention for him, but it's going to just wobble out of bounds just outside of the 50-metre line here. And there'll be
thrown in.
Yep. Umpires Scanlon. A lot of players around the footy. Looks like the junior footy the game before. Good throw in from the boundary line. Marley Phillips, clear winner. Down to Matty Campbell. He's tackled. In goes Phillips again, tries to get it out now, shovels it out in the path of Jones. And they go, Riverside's picks it up. And it's going to be another ball up, is it? Was that Matty Terry?
Yeah, that was
16?
Matt Terry that was pursuing that one.
Yep.
So Johnny Earl, Big Earl here, he'll throw it up. So Will Jones and Marley Phillips completing the ruck. Tap down to Murray Hayward. Phillips has been very good.
He's been good, better this quarter.
He's been very good this quarter. He's sort of the reason I think that Gnowangerup have opened up a bit of a lead with a couple of structural changes. Phillips again, that was won by Jones though. Tapped straight down to Rowan Vaux, who was tackled immediately, be balled up again.
The ball not going too far off this outer wing, this commentator's wing. We like it here. We can see what's going on.
It's a bit hard on the far side, but it's good here.
Matty Campbell. There'll be another ball up. 4 ball ups in 5 metres here. They need to get the ball out of here. Phillips and Jones will go at it again. Vaux tries to tap it to his own advantage. In goes Murray Hayward. He needs to get a bit more involved in the game. Lewis Davis coughs it up. Down to Phillips again. He's had a few touches in the last 2 minutes. Davis tries to get it out. That big body like we spoke about. Here's Murray Hayward, my man. He needs to get rid of it now. Around Vaux. He used that bit of pace. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Going to run through the centre, whacks onto that big left foot, up there looking for Smallwood. It's going to go over the back. He's been held onto by Nelson, but wait, umpire says play on. It's going to wobble out of bounds just in the left forward pocket there for Ongerup, but good play from Hayward. Used a bit of pace there and opened the game up a bit.
That's what either team needs to do, just take the game on a bit. Smallwood's got butter on his hands today. Nothing's sticking for him.
He hasn't clunked one yet, has he?
No, like normally a very, very good mark,
yeah,
Connor.
And he normally reads the ball well. He hasn't clunked one yet. I don't think he's marked it yet, but he's in the ruck now trying to get involved. In they go again. In goes Cody Harris. Need to get rid of it now. Clean bowls Riverside. In comes Richter, the Ganser medalist from last year. Whacks it on that right foot. He doesn't like the right foot.
I was going to say, Badge, in all our time commentating, and I've done quite a few Boxwood games, that's the first right foot kick I've seen him do.
And that's the consequence, out the full.
Exactly right. So Tim House to be kicking it back in now into the forward 50, looking towards Blue Caldwell, who runs onto it. Little handball out, and he sold it just straight.
Put him under the pump. Was that Fraser House?
I think so.
I think it is Fraser, yeah.
Testing out the strength of the knee.
He's put him right under the pump. So Ongerup only 15, 20 metres out from their goal. Chance to get another goal. It's a quick kick out of the pack from... I think it could have been... Was it Addis or was that Caldwell?
I don't think it was Caldwell.
It might have been Fraser House, I think. Might have to call for the review. I think it might...
I'm not sure.
I think it was Fraser. I see them tapping Fraser on the back, so we'll give it to Fraser anyway. I think it was him.
So that's the scoreboard now. 2-2-14 for Boxwood, 5-5-35 for Gnowangerup. They've opened up a handy little buffer here, 21 points. Boxwood really need to get this out of the middle. They've just got themselves a bit organised here now, Gnowangerup.
Yeah, they look a bit more complete, don't they, with Lewis in the middle?
They do. I still think they're missing a bit of a trick with Tim playing at half-back.
He reads the ball well across there.
He does, yeah.
As much as they're robbing Peter a bit to pay Paul, he's good across half-back. But Smallwood's gone into the ruck, trying to get him a bit more involved. Him and Jones. Down they go. Down it comes to Jacob Hemley. This looks better for Gnowangerup already. Wheels it out on the half-forward flank. Murray Hayward's turned his player inside out. Now he's got a bit of pace through. 1 through 2. Whacks onto that left foot. Oh, he's opportunistic. He's gonna... he's hit the left-hand goalpost.
That would have been goal of the day, that there. That was unbelievable from Hayward.
Fantastic play from Murray Hayward. Starting to get a bit involved this quarter too, isn't he?
He's just getting the better of Terry here. The last couple of games, Terry's he's definitely got the chocolates on him, but yeah, Hayward's just starting to get a bit off the chain. They want to be careful. So George Bungy's kicked that into Richter, who's reels around under the left foot, which is a good option. His right's no good.
He's right, let him down over there on the other side, but he's had a bit of the footy.
Bovaux's mark, swings onto the right foot, looking for Hooper. Hooper runs up, takes it on the chest. Centre wing on the commentator's side here. But there's not much to kick to up the ground. No one is moving. People are just running sideways.
Been called to play on now. Wants to get it in the spot. So up the good position from Richter. Snuck out the back there and in front of Lewis Davis. He wants to play on too. Wheels around that left foot and he's made it hard for Brad Joyce. He's just going to run it over the boundary line, 15, 20 metres around from the left-hand point post. So Boxwood yet to register a score this quarter.
Richter was within range there.
Yeah, he probably could have had a go, couldn't he, with a little bit of breeze behind him.
So ball thrown back in. Smallwood wins that tap down to Patterson. Handballs to House.
Up they come. There's
Murray. That's Eddie Moyes cut that off. So Hayden Richter's gone to
now he's
burst
in
through.
trouble.
He's down holding the ball there every day of the week. Very good tackle from Hemley.
Yeah, he tried to get around Lewis Davis, but he didn't see Jacob Hemley then run into a brick wall through Hemley. So,
It's been good, Hemley.
yeah, he's pretty nearly been Ongerup's best, hasn't he? He's had a pretty good, him and Phillips have had a good start to the second quarter.
So long down the line, looking for Fraser House. The ball just gets knocked out. Corey Nelson was right on his back shoulder there.
Good spoil from Nelson there. He's had, like we said before, in the first quarter there, Rick, he had a pretty good year, Corey Nelson.
He has. So Smallwood and Jones will to compete. Taps that down to Rowan Vaux. He's starting to get a bit more involved. Looks for the handball, wasn't there. Then goes for the short little pass to Kane Walker, who's come on. He's tackled immediately. Eddie Moyers.
It's in the back.
Yeah, foot. It fell into his back.
The Kingham fell into Eddie Moyer's back there. So Eddie Moyer right in a true wing position. Little wheels around, little short kick there looking for Matty Campbell. Made it hard for him. Good close contest here from Ongerup. In comes Hemley again. Called his name a few times. Good handball out to Bodine Morton, is it? He needs to get rid of it now.
Long kick down there towards Dewar, who spills a mark he should have taken, but he's free. Looks long, deep option down there.
Looking for Jed Herbert, who's
Taking a good mark.
read the ball very well.
He has. He's not a renowned goal kicker, Herbert.
Now John Mills called time on, so he can't play on here, but just a hard work to kick it from there. It's he'll be looking for a little sneaky little one inside here, but he might have to go back and have a deliberate shot here. I don't like his chances.
No Ongerup people were leading then, so that's
He's
gonna trust in him.
He'll be battling to see daylight from where he is.
Yeah,
He's going to have to kick a miraculous goal when it's
he's put it out on the full
early.
Yep.
So hard work kicking a goal from there. Ongerup, he probably should just put it at the top of the square there and run the gauntlet a bit, but so there's a bit of a let off there for Boxwood.
So Bungie will take the free kick here from where it's gone out on the full, right next to the point post.
Having another kick, George.
Yep. So George looking deep. Not many people are moving for him.
No, the game's gone a little bit of a stalemate, mate.
It has. The Boxwood boys have just stopped running this quarter a bit. He's gone a longer kick down the line. Fraser House looks to cut this off. Doesn't. Nelson gets the handball out to Bo Vaux. He's ripped the handball over to Eddie Moyer, chesting out that shoulder across to Brett Hooper, who's pursued. Matt Campbell gets a bit of a scrubby handball over to Eddie Moyer again, who's come through.
Oh, now he's been pinged.
That should have been holding the ball, I thought.
Disposal, yep. Into Kingham, down to House, through his legs and back to Will Jones, the big ruckman, whacks it across the goals, but George Bungie good enough to clean up there. Good tackle there from Dewar. Caused the spill out to Cody Harris, and Blue Caldwell's got 25 metres by himself and will wander it into an open goal and make a certainty for Ongerup and really puts a bit of a dent in the scoreboard for Boxwood. Rick, they didn't need that one.
Boxwood have gone into a very conservative mode.
They've struggled to get it past the half-forward line, haven't they?
They're not looking laterally. They're very much looking down the line, which Ongerup with their height and Tim and Lewis and Fraser and Bodine Morton, they've got those guys that like to cut it off, and so Boxwood to me have gone very much to that style.
Well, they're winning it out of the middle too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Like the move of Lewis into the middle with Marley having a lot better second quarter than his first quarter. So it just breaks the game open a bit here. 28 points is a little bit of a margin in the whole context of the game, isn't it?
It is, yeah. No, it is. Boxwood really need the next one here.
Yeah, they really need the next one as we're ticking to 16 minutes. Won't be a long quarter, not a lot of goals kicked, but so Harry McLeod haven't called his name much this quarter. Up and down, probably didn't go 15. Good play from Vaux there, managed to get out, but Tim House gets it out to Marley Phillips. Lucks a fortune here, round to Richardson. Now it goes out to young Kingham. Needs to pick it up now. Oh, no, there's 1-2 through Morton. In he goes. Now this next kick's important. Down there looking for Fraser House. Close contest from Sam Batola. Stands up with the tackle.
Handball.
Back to Richardson. He's a likely type. Little short kick into the pocket looking for a small one, and it's gone over the head of Vaux. He didn't read that one very well either. Rick, I don't know, did he run underneath that one there, Bo, I think?
Yeah, but Bo's he just hasn't played much footy, so he's just a bit out of touch, and you can just see that. Like he's a real competitor, but it's just not quite reading it.
Just misjudged it a tad there, didn't he?
Yeah. So Smallwood's taken a mark, which I reckon it's his first for the day. Lines up from the pocket, very hard to kick one from there with this wind the way it is.
Very tricky. He pops it up, and by Foreman says it's only a minor score, so
very hard pocket to kick from there with this wind.
So 6-7-43, Ongerup. 2-14 to Boxwood. So we ticking over towards 17 minutes here in the second quarter at Gnowangerup in the first semi-final. So the loser is out, of course, and the winner of this game will play Lake Grace next week in Lake Grace in the prelim final for the 2026 AFGRI OFA. So Bungie brings it out to Corey Nelson into the back pocket. Little short kick over to the Vauxhall. Clever footy to tap it on, but Jacob Hemley is going to cut it off. Vauxhall tries to mop up his work. Hemley strong enough through the hips to get it back through the middle into House.
Very
good footy here for Gnowangerup. Good build up. Next kick's important. Tim House whacks it up into Connors Ball. He's taken 2 marks in. Or is he paid? Is he paid that? I think he might.
I'm not sure if he paid the mark or the
free kick.
Yeah, the free kick.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, I think he marked it, but that was good from Hemley. He changed his eyesight, came back, switched it back into the middle.
Good vision.
Yeah, which create, it's so easy to just kick down the line. But
and blows away.
Yep, he just settled, took it on, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah, no, good footy.
So Smallwood to kick, I'd back him in from here. He'd be kicking this from about 48 metres. He's made good connection,
Not bad off
and
the
he's
boot.
put
I
that
think he's
straight through the middle.
Yeah, nice kick from Smallwood. He's had a lot better second quarter than he has first quarter.
Yeah, and since going into the middle there, just the change up, which was a spell for Marley Phillips, he went into the ruck, got his hands on it a little bit, now he's gone forward and taken 2 marks.
Well, it's sort of freshened him up a bit, hasn't it?
It has, yep. So Boxwood now are trailing Gnowangerup by 35 points.
Deep in the second quarter.
Yeah, danger signs here for Boxwood.
Danger signs of Boxwood, yep.
They just need to... Just getting belted out of the middle, and they've got their prime movers in there who have been in there all quarter without much of a change. Which
they're having trouble getting it past half forward too, Rick.
Fair call. Yep.
They just can't quite get it there. In goes Jones, not a bad tap down. In goes Harry Richardson now. He's been pretty good too this second quarter. Down it goes to number 33 in Peter Wall, but he's coughed it up and Bo Vauxhall has cut it off. It's a better judgment from Bo. Nice kick down the middle there looking for Richter, and why wouldn't you? Good mark grab in front of Wall. He'll want to get onto that left foot, keep the ball moving. Eddie Moyer's given him a bit of an option. Down it goes towards Joyce. Why wouldn't you? Good spoil from behind there from Hitson. Down it comes to Tim House again. He's going to put it out in front of Alex Hemley here. Needs to make sure this kick. Oh, nice
Richardson
vision.
is out. And you just see the Boxwood midfielders just languishing back through the middle. Marley Phillips is on here. Richardson really needs to hit him. And he goes that way, but
it's going to be a bit late. But
it's over the top of Vauxhall's head. Murray Haywood's out here if he can just gather. George Bungie stood in the way.
Good play from Bungie, but
tackled immediately.
Oh, it's a throw ball up, is it?
George needed to catch to stop that ball, which he did.
No, he's had a good half, George. He'd be in my best for Boxwood.
Phillips. Good
throw from the umpire down to Phillips, down to Bungie. Gets dispossessed. Harry McLeod's wrapped up by Phillips, and there'll be another ball up just in a similar spot from umpire Earl.
Phillips's backup work after his ruck knock is always impressive, isn't it?
Yes, he's had a very good second quarter.
Tap down. Here's Richardson again. He's getting off the chain now.
Likely type.
He's kicks it out onto his left side there. Corey Nelson taps it out. Blue Corwell pursued by Batola. Batola will have him for pace.
Oh, he's got him. He's
good tackle.
Strong enough to stand up the tackle, Big Blue. Little kick from Kingham over the top of Addis's head, and it's going to wobble out of bounds. No, yes, it is.
So Bo Vaux tried to do the sneaky.
He tried to just whip away with that, didn't he? But the boundary umpire's onto that one.
So look at Smallwood here in the ruck. He'll look to grab this out of the ruck and quickly onto his boot, I'd suggest.
Yes,
grabs.
It does.
Good. And nearly gets it through.
Good play from Vaux, but he was onto that. Wheels around from the little kick from Boxwood, but it's been coughed up. And I think, is that Jacob Hemley?
It's a long way over there, Bass.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's Hemley. That's him. He's had number 2, Jacob Hemley's had a very good first half.
Really say it's best on ground.
Just about, mate. He's got a lot of the footy too. So he'll kick it from 30 metres, pretty tight angle. He'll take a good kick from out there.
Really needs to be aimed at that right-hand goal post.
Kicking nearly straight into the breeze. I was thinking it might have backed off a tad, but it's still
there.
Still there, so in he comes. Oh, he's close to the man on the mark. They like it in the goal square. Umpire Foreman says that's a goal, so that's hurt Boxwood even a bit more there to take him on, Gnowangerup on to 8-7-55, so 41 points now. Rick's starting to blow out a bit in this second quarter. I don't think Boxwood have scored this quarter.
No. They just can't get their hands on it. Harry Richardson's really taken control in the middle, and that good ruck work as well. But Louis Davis in there, I think he's offering a bit of protection. Might not be getting him out himself. but he's just tough around the contest, Lewis. And Harry Richardson has been getting on his bike.
And I think
Boxwood need to stop him if they want to stay.
Smallwood's had a better quarter, hasn't he? He's given him a bit of up front. So Davis
wraps up Rowan Vaux there
in the middle, and there'll be another ball up from umpire Scanlon. So Phillips and Jones will guard it again. Boxwood need a goal here before half time. There's our man Richardson's had a good quarter. Then there's the best on ground in Jacob Hemley. Gets rid of it out of Murray Haywood. He gets off the chain. There's trouble for Boxwood. In it goes down to the pocket. It's going to run out of bounds in front of George Bungie, and young Cody Harris will be a throw in 10 metres around from Boxwood's goal. The Western end. Gnowangerup's goal. So up the western end here at Gnowangerup in the first semi for the 2026 season for the AFGRI OFA. Very successful season. Great day yesterday for the second semi. In it comes now. Good tap down from Smallwood. No one's the winner here.
Lambert kicks out. Hemley looks to cut it off. He's done well. He's burst through the contest. Oh, that was good play.
Yeah, unlucky.
Hemley just went the wrong side of the goalpost. He just wanted that footy more. He was on the ground and then bounced straight back up to his feet and away he went.
He's offered him a bit this quarter, hasn't he?
He is.
So we'll just run through the sponsors quickly while the ball's being retrieved. Rick, the BGL boys, Bruno and the boys are doing a great job of all the ovals in the league. So doing a great job. So one of the major sponsors today, Lake Grace Tyre Power and the Lake Grace Hotel, and of course Great Southern Fuels and AFGRI. So thanks very much for the sponsors.
So Bovaux kicks out, looks for his brother Rowan. He takes a nice mark right in front of the scoreboard.
Boxwood just need a goal here before half time.
They
just
do.
To stem the tide a bit, don't they?
They do. Corey Nelson's just overrun that. I think that's
Jacob Hemley again, is it?
Yeah. Big kick on the right hand, real up and under.
Pushing the back there, undisciplined from Vaux.
Yeah, that was Bovaux. Once again, just not reading the flight well.
Oh, and just don't need to do it with a scoreboard like that.
No.
50 metres out for Gnowangerup's goal was a chance for him to...
Smallwood could handball. I thought Davis was going to run past for the handball.
I think he looked for him, didn't he? But I don't think Lewis said, I don't really want it. The Smallwood little pass kick into Dewar.
Dewar held his ground, was crunched because the ball went over the top.
He's been tackled without it. Umpire says play on. Umpire Earl says I'll have it, boys. He probably could have nearly got a free kick there.
Boxwood can't afford to give away another one.
No, they give away.
If they give away one more here, she's curtains, I'd nearly say, Baz.
Hard work from here, isn't it?
It is. Ball thrown up. Smallwood taps it down towards Fraser House. Handball to Haywood. It was Haywood.
He runs through without it. Big high kick up to no one. Smallwood
comes in. He's through.
Now he's in trouble. Oh, he's got rid of it.
He didn't have prior, so a good call. It's not calling it holding the ball because I don't think it was.
No.
There's no prior opportunity there.
A good decision, but right in the wheelhouse here for the Gnowangerup boys. Boxwood don't need him to get another goal before half time. There's big trouble. Down it goes. Where's Jacob Hemley? He'll be in there fighting for it. His house has moved up into the forward line. And there's 15 players around the footy here. That's why it's not going too far. And the umpire Hill says, I'll have it again, boys. So we're 35, 40 metres out for Gnowangerup's goal. Out it comes the back to Hemley. Needs to get rid of it now. Drops it like he didn't want to know about it. In they go. Stacks on the mill. And umpire Hill says, I'll have it, boys. There'll be a ball up.
So Earl to throw it up right on the 50-metre mark. Thrown up. Marley Phillips, big tap forward. Not really to anyone. Richardson tries to run over it. I think he might have just clipped Corey Nelson. He just bends down to check if he's all right. That's good sportsmanship there from Richardson.
Might have got him with his knee or his boot, I think.
It was completely unintentional.
Not much in it.
No. So tap down there. McLeod couldn't quite gather it, and then tackled high.
It's a free kick. This is what we need just to get the ball out of there. I think it's Corey Nelson, is it? The free kick.
Yeah. Fraser House just got him a bit high there. Short little kick. Expects a fair bit from Campbell.
Made it hard for him.
Hemley to Richardson, who's just about tackled. Smallwood comes out hard at the ball. Nelson will like to take a bounce. He's going to go again. Goes to get around Phillips, and he does. He's done very well.
Wobbly old kick made it hard for Hooper, but he's good enough to read the ball and put his head down, but still managed to mark it. Plays on, wheels around. He's seen Harry McLeod.
Harry McLeod's in the open here.
Right into the hot spot.
Play and go.
Yeah, plays on. He needs to make this one count. I think he might have. There's a good kick from McLeod. Good finish from Boxwood. Just what they needed right on the stroke of half time, I reckon.
Yeah, that was very, very handy for Boxwood.
Yeah, good play from Nelson down here.
It was. He just took the game on. That's what you have to do. So 3-2-20 to 8-8-56. Ongerup with a 36-point lead.
Right on the stroke of half time, mate. So Boxwood needed just to bottle it up here and let the siren go and go in for a bit of a spell, I think, and just regroup and come back out that second half, see if they can get a few early Ongerup kicked 3 goals in 4 minutes, didn't they? And
That's
sort of
right.
broke this quarter up.
I reckon the Boxwood boys will be a little bit fitter, would be my call.
Yep.
So you'd think they'd run out the game better, but a 36-point buffer is a big buffer. So Phillips and Jones compete. Phillips gets it out. Quick handball to Richardson. Long kick down to the forward line. Over the top. Connor Smallwood didn't quite attack it hard enough there. Smallwood gathers. Goes for the handball over towards Dewar. Dewar down. Oh, I think it was tripped.
I think
he got away with one there.
Yeah, just umpire Earl didn't see that one, but he's called a bounce. They're 45 metres out for Gnowangerup goal. Must be getting close to half time. Hasn't been a lot of goals kicked this quarter.
So Phillips taps down, was looking for Dewar, who'd hit the contest at pace, and tackled by Hyde and Vaux. And be balled up again just inside the 50-metre mark, directly in front of Gnowangerup's goal.
Just about the same spot there, Rick. So Phillips will go at it again. He's had a very good second quarter. So is Jacob Hemley. Good handball out to Murray Hayward over to Richardson. Now he's got a couple round one side, a bit of candy, had a deliberate shot on goal, and I think he just pushed it across. There was an opportunity.
Yeah, no.
And it's going to...
They could have nearly sealed things up, I would have said.
Put a bit of pain right back on Boxwood, but it's 8-8, 56 to 3-2-20, so 6 goals neat going into half time here. George Bungie will bring him back in again. He'll have a sore right foot tonight too, I reckon. I think we said that last time we commentated together.
So Hyde's on for the short kick, which he goes for. And hits him. George comes up.
Oh,
Kicked out there. Dewar nearly took that. Well read there by Aaron Jones, who kicks towards Jacob Jones, who takes a mark at centre wing. He really needs to use this well. Kicks down towards Harry McLeod, providing a bit of a target there for Boxwood. Kicked the only goal of the second term for Boxwood. Tim House tries to barge his way through, doesn't get through.
I thought umpire Scanlon might have put his whistle in his pocket there. He let the player go. But there's a throw up just right, true centre forward position here for Boxwood. Another goal for the Bombers wouldn't hurt. In they go again. In goes Hemley. Now it comes to Harry Richardson. Locked his second quarter too. Up there looking for Fraser House. Probably been held on to.
He was held there.
Yeah, so
it's a free kick every day of the week.
Seen that. Sammy Batola says it wasn't me. But now the Bulls needs to come back to Fraser House. I think he's called time on. So here's Ongerup chance for a late goal. We've been going half an hour into the second quarter.
Look long down towards Smallwood. He's not really leading very hard, Connor. He's just sort of pointing to the sky.
A lot of Boxwood players down in the back line. In he goes into the pocket, looking for no one in particular. It's going to be cut off. Here comes Murray Hayward. He needs to probably get a bit more involved. Overruns the ball, picked up by Treby. Well done. Addis taps it forward, down to Nelson. It's going to be Lux of Fortune here. Or Tim House has picked it out over the top of Aaron Jones. So the bit of experience pays there.
Well, Lewis Davis has floated down forward here.
Oh, good kick.
Yep. That's a good kick by House.
Yeah, saw Lewis sneaking out into the far pocket there, didn't he?
He had the mismatch too against that's Riv Hyde.
Yep.
He's going to win that in the air 99 times out of 100.
And a good kick. Let Lewis run onto it. So Lewis Davis will come in 25 metres out, 45-degree angle. A man of his skill shouldn't make too many mistakes here. He might have pushed it across the face, has he? You know, by Foreman says it's only a minor score, so they've let Boxwood off here now in Ongerup.
That's 18 scoring shots to 5. So
yeah,
they've
let him off the chain here, mate. They could have buried him.
They could have.
Poor kick by Vaux. Made it hard for Batola. Now the pressure's on. Murray Hayward swoops in. George Bungie comes in to help. So does Addis. Now there's stacks on the mill. Umpire Earl says, "I'll have it, boys." Just a wobbly old kick, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure Vaux should be kicking out. For a guy that's only played a couple of games of footy a year, I'd just be leaving it to George Bungie.
Made it a bit tricky for him.
House won that tap down. Campbell sharked it. It was tackled immediately by Herbert.
I've got a few netball scores from today too, so we can go through them at half time.
Yep.
Quickly before we have a little spell. So
balled up. House there, tried to tap down towards Hayward. Campbell tried to barge his way through. Can't get through. Herbert's wearing him like a glove.
The stacks on the mill, so Matty Campbell gets up with the ball again. And as we said, we're right on the stroke of half time, so long quarter. Didn't think it'd go that long, but 31, nearly 32 minutes, but sees the score 8-10-58 to Gnowangerup to 3-2-20 to Boxwood. They got that late goal, Rick, luckily, to sort of half stem the tide.
Yeah, gave him a score for the quarter.
Yes.
Gnowangerup just showed a bit of class that quarter. couple of structural changes. Lewis Davis into the middle. Harry Richardson and Jacob Hamley both got moving.
And I thought Marley Phillips had a very good second quarter.
He did. For Boxwood, hasn't really been many. George Bungey's been tidy when he's had his chances, but it's been fairly ran down there. Harry McLeod, when he's got it, even though he didn't have a huge amount of it that quarter, but he has looked good when he's had it. Bo Vauxhall, even though he scrubbed a few kicks, has just provided a bit of presence down there in the back line.
Yep, no, fair call. So I'll just run through the netball scores from today. The first semi-final here at Gnowangerup saw Lake Grace Pingerup in a close game, 41 goals, defeated the Boxwood girls 38 goals. So that's the Boxwood girls will be finished for the year. And in the other game, the Gnowangerup B grade first semi-final day here at Gnowangerup 54 defeated Lake Grace Pingerup 40 in the A and B grade netball. So netball scores, and the hockey score as we speak is Lake Grace 3 leading Boxwood 1. And they've had half time over there, so they'll be in the second half of the hockey. So we will take a short break here from Gnowangerup and be back for the second half in 10 or 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
The relationship with Great Southern Fuels started with my father 50 years ago, delivering fuel in drums back in the day, which has progressed into large tanks now. They've been very reliable and efficient on time with service.
We run a mixed farming operation here on Chapman Valley, just north of Geraldton, managing about 5,500 hectares. We've been with what is now Great Southern Fuels for in excess of 20 years. There's always challenges and situations that catch you out, and they've been really, really good at accommodating that for us.
We've been with Great Southern for 28 years now. Look, they've given us exceptional service and they're price competitive. So it's wonderful.
They're a great company to work for. They're a family-owned business. They will support you and whatever is required.
I've got Alan's phone number, I've got Steve's phone number, and I know if I ring it I'll get an answer, which is really cool.
The relationship's great and the service is second to none. So I ring up and it doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday or whenever I ring up, I'll have fuel. So we've never been held up or had a problem with them. So my theory is that's what I'm about. It's about service and the relationship, and it's been fantastic.
It's very important to maintain long-term customers' loyalty and give back what you can when you can.
Great Southern Fuels is one of the few companies that I've been involved with that gives so much back to the local community. We support so many different organisations and country, sporting clubs, field days, farming organisations.
We endeavour to give back. The community looked after us by dealing with us, and we just gave it back in what we could do. Footy club needs a hand, well, it's because they need a hand that you give it to, not the other way around.
When you look at how they conduct themselves in the community, they've been a great supporter of the Livestock Transporters Association. Just incredible what they do.
I do a lot for the community. which is good. And not only Lake Race either, you know, it's right where all his outlets are all over the state. You know, he's been excellent with that.
We tend to sponsor major events, the Great Southern Football Carnival, Colt Carnival.
Across the board, I think sponsorships are a very important part of any community. I grew up in Lake Race and footy was my life down there for a long time. Great Southern sponsored Lake Race back then, and along with many other footy clubs and hockey clubs and tennis clubs. And we might not always be making a big deal out of it, but the people that get sponsored, they understand and they relate to it.
They do a lot for the town, so yeah, I can't fault them. You know, they've been brilliant.
Great Southern Fuels have got strong values, and that shows in what they do. You know, they walk the talk and they do what they do.
You deal with people that are there and care about your business, and these people have been absolutely wonderful.
I'm very proud of what Mum and Dad have achieved in their life and how they've structured the business, and it's all structured around our customers and looking after people and being in the right areas where we need to sell the fuel and have the support there and sponsorship, being part of the community, even though we're not in that community, but our workers are there and that's part of us.
Our name is derived from the Greek prefix, macro, large. From the day we were born, this has been a promise for the future. We have grown through dedication, sweat, self-denial, faithful to our mission of being on the side of those who put themselves on the line. Through our name, we celebrate the greatness of those who believe there are no obstacles higher than their dreams. The courage to get back up after falling. The obstinacy of believing until the end. These are the values embedded in our logo. The Macron Hero. It's a celebration of sacrifice and tenacity. Up until your personal victory, until your arms are in the sky. Become your own hero.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of the first semi-final of the AFGRI 2026 first semi-final here at Gnowangerup. Of course, both first and second semi-finals on the same weekend gets 2 games out of the road early, so shortens up the final series a bit for everyone, but sees Gnowangerup 58 in front of Boxwood 20 here, Rick. 38 points is a pretty convincing lead for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
They had a very good second quarter, didn't they? Boxwood only scored that late goal in the last couple of minutes of the second quarter, and really Gnowangerup put them to the sword a bit early. So we'll just see how the Boxwood boys respond here and see if they can make a bit of amends for themselves.
Yeah, Boxwood just probably got stuck with kicking down the line too much and just didn't try and take the game on. The Boxwood have made a couple of changes. George Bunge's moved forward, Bo Vauxx has moved into the ruck, just to try and give him a bit of a spark. So Johnny Mill holds it alive. And here we go. Phillips and Vauxx compete for it. Jacob Henley starts off the third quarter like he finished the second. Burst out of the middle. Hyde gathers. Handball to Vauxx. Back there to Hooper, who's moved to the half-back line. Kicks up. Oh, well cut off there by House. Probably should have wrapped that one up and didn't.
Good handball from Richter. Kept the ball going forward. Now it's into the hot spot for Boxwood. George Bunge, round 1 and round 2. Wheels around to the right boot. It's not too bad off the boot. I think it's the dream start that Boxwood wanted. And like you said, Rick, he's gone from back to forward. He did that a bit last week too down at Boxwood and played well at both ends of the ground. So great start for Boxwood the first 15, 20 seconds. And the makes a bit of a dent back onto that scoreboard already, mate.
And that was an unbelievable goal from Bunge. That was a goal of the day so far.
Clearly, yep.
That was just quick, out of the pack, slammed on the right boot.
Great kick. Put it up in the air and the wind just sort of snuck it through. So we restart. John Muir will bounce it up again. Vauxx into the ruck against Phillips. Not a bad combination, I wouldn't have thought. Down it goes. Marley Phillips had a very good second quarter. Bullocks his way through there. Out it comes to Lewis Davis. Tackled by Richter. John Muir put his whistle to the mouth, but he's let the play go on. Lewis slow to get up. Down it comes to Aaron Jones. Up towards George Bunge, our man again, and he's got it into the hot spot. So this is his second shot at goal within 30 seconds. And is he the X factor for the Boxwood boys?
He's the only one I can really see kicking goals, especially seeing Elwood went down early, who they'd sort of hoped that he was going to be their main goal scorer. But Bunge forward now with the wind.
He's
normally a very, very good set shot, George.
Kick it from 35, 40 metres out, 45 to Gnowangerup. Not far from behind this one, so if he can kick this goal here, it'll really give Boxwood a bit of a shot on the arm to try and get a bit of a dent back in that scoreboard. In he comes. Oh, he's
scrubbed it a bit.
Concentrated too much there, I thought, and just missed to the near side. So let's sort of Gnowangerup off there a bit, so only a minor score. But great start of the third quarter here for Boxwood. They needed a good start. They don't need Gnowangerup to get 3 or 4 quick goals like they did in that second quarter.
So Tim House plays on out of fullback. Short kick. Good hand. Oh, no, he spilled it.
Yeah, I think
that was Davis.
Arm chop there.
Davis was a bit ginger after that tackle in the middle. Yes. He didn't quite look good. But short little kick to Henry now that you can just see the main ball movers are just trying to slow things down. Boxwood's got a bit of momentum at the moment. They don't want them to get off the chain. Big kick by Henley down the line. Hooper goes for the fly, nearly wraps it up. Phillips picks it up at ground level. Handballs to Smallwood, slips through his hands.
Oh, big bump there from... Was that Vauxx? That's hurt him too. Down he goes to Alex Henley. Puts it up in the pocket, up to no one into Vale there. Oh, fickle bounce in front of Fraser House. Oh, he's just spooned it towards Cody Harrison. Been locked up in the tackle, right under the wheelhouse for Gnowangerup, 35 metres out, directly in front. Boxwood need to defend well here to contain Gnowangerup. They don't need a quick goal here. Smallwood in the ruck with Jones, down to Richter. Oh, well smothered by Murray Hayward. He could be the key to this game. Tries to sell a bit of candy. Well tackled from Richter. Scanlon's letting it play. Down they go. Stacks the mill. Out comes Vauxx with the helmet on. Oh, it's tried to wobbly old kick, made it hard for all concerned.
Davis.
Off by Davis.
Yep, little kick over to House.
We just said that as soon as Lewis or Tim House gets it, they kick it to each other.
Tim hasn't had a big involvement in the game yet so far, I wouldn't say.
He probably needs to put himself forward or something.
I do.
Into the middle, or
he steps around Jones too easy there. That was Aaron Jones. Kick up. That there was towards, I think, Patterson. No, Fraser House.
In they
So
go.
Jacob Hemley scrubbed a kick forward. There was a handball out. Hooper's deep down there. Steps around Cody Harris. Cody Harris has fallen over. It looks like he's hurt his ankle a bit. So Hyde, short little kick out to Moyer.
Well tidied up by Boxwood here. Managed to get it outside the 50. Eddie Moore, a little kick over back to Hooper. Who gained a lot of ground but just kept possession. Moves it on well to Nolan to Vale's going to be cut off by Nazari. Yeah, not a bad mark in the end. He's going to send it back into the hot spot here.
Over to Dewar.
Good kick.
He get Moyer whacks him in the head, one for his troubles. Kicks down towards Smallwood, over his head. McLeod is chased after it. Pursued there by Harris. McLeod, nice kick out to Treeby, who marks right on the 50. Kicks over the top. Hayden Richter's got a bit of space on Nazari. If he can get this before it goes out, he can turn and burn. He's tackled without it.
Well, he hasn't got the ball. The umpire saw it, so
he plays
played on, picked his pocket a bit.
He's run his full measure.
Big kick into the forward line, looking for Joyce. It's going to be cut off by Hitset. Oh, he's taken George Bungie over the shoulder, has he? And it's going to be a free kick.
It was there. Bungie's just popped it over. Vaux.
Oh!
Vaux has spilled a dolly in the goal square. He's filthy with himself, Vaux. So he should be. That was terrible by Vaux.
Coughed it up bad, isn't he? Had it spent before he even got near it. Well, he couldn't believe his luck, I don't think, Rick.
No, he could not.
Had it spent. So Davis will
he's still sulking there.
Look at him, he's still spitting chips and kicking the ground. So Davis will bring him back for Ongerup. There's an opportunity gone begging there for the Boxwood Bombers. Davis will go to the deep side here at Ongerup over the southern side. Out to Tim House, and why not, wouldn't you? Had a pretty fair game. Up the wing now, looking for Smallwood. Hugging the boundary, both teams now, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be a lasso, I think. So Boxwood will be the recipient here. Through Richter, is it?
Sammy Batola over there. Right in front of the Southern haulage sign. Kick in towards the middle. Marley Phillips has cut it off. That's a good mark by Phillips. He just held his ground under pressure from McLeod.
Had a very good second quarter, Marley Phillips. I thought was nearly the difference in why Ongerup kicked 6 or 7 goals in that second quarter. Over it goes, and it's going to be a throw-in this time, I think. So over on nearly the true wing position here at Ongerup. 6 or 7 minutes gone into nearly 7 minutes gone into the third quarter here in the first semi-final. Of course, the losers, no more footy. The winner will go on to take on Lake Grace next week at Lake Grace in the prelim.
Well done by McLeod there. Yeah. Looks up towards Bungie. Bungie's got off the chain a bit here. Jones kicks down towards Joyce. Vaux is there as well. Bowden Morton had his head ripped off.
Good play,
out to Tim House, who stops and props. He just needed to pop that over the top. It was on. Kicks in. That's towards Morton again. In front of Vaux.
Good kick
there to Hemley. Hemley's been very good today.
He's just about BOG for mine, Rick.
Yep, I completely agree.
The next kick's important. Where's Smallwood? He needs to get it into his hands. Yes, Smallwood had a pretty quiet day. Smallwood. Sammy Batola's had a good day on him.
He's not running at the ball, Smallwood.
No, he's trying to get it over the back. And
he's just not moving at all, Smallwood. It's like he's stuck on a treadmill.
Boxwood are going to mop up here through Treeby. Needs to get rid of it now. Wobbly old kick, but it's going to work out all right to Vaux.
Vaux marks this one.
Needs to redeem himself. Puts it back into the hot spot to Brad Joyce.
Good
strong mark in front of hits it there from Joyce. And he'll go back and have a deliberate shot at goal here. 40 metres out, nearly directly in front. So good play from Boxwood. Started at the half-back line there with Treeby. Nice little kick into the middle. Vaux kept his eye on that one. He wasn't going to miss that one.
Brad Joyce, he was popping them through at training on the week on Thursday. I reckon he'll sink straight through a bit of a flower bag.
But it's going to make it, is it? I think.
Oh no, it's just gone.
He's just pushed it.
It wasn't a nice ball drop.
No, it looked a bit ugly off the boot. So Boxwood had a couple of chances here to get a couple of goals and have let it slip. So Davis will bring him back in for the Bulldogs, who haven't worried the scorers yet in the second half. He needs to bring it probably over to this side, but it's been cut off. So out he'll go looking for Alex Hemley. Marks it right in front of the scoreboard over there. 50-metre line, not a lot of movement going on. His brother gives him a bit of a quick lead. Got nowhere to go. He'll have to go up the boundary line, hug that boundary again. Up towards Phillips. Manages to mop up his own work. Over the top to Tim House. Here's a chance for Ongerup now. Needs to get rid of it. Good pressure from the Bombers. In they go. Where's Where's Murray Hayward, our man? Good pressure from Hooper. In goes Morton, well tackled from Batola. And there's a free kick. I'd missed that one.
Hooper was tackled without it. Once he disposed of it, Harris just held on to him for a bit long. Was there. So Hooper looks straight down the middle. He kicked into the man on the mark. Hemley cleans up, runs straight past him. Now looks towards Fraser House. He's got a bit of space on Will Jones. He's played on Fraser and pops it through.
Into an open goal. So Fraser House gets one back that Boxwood really didn't need. So that's his second goal for the day, Rick. And probably a little bit too easy there. The man kicked it into the man on the mark, made it hard for himself. And
silly.
Jacob Hemley comes through, mopped it up and in a bit of a turnover and ends up in a pretty simple goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Boxwood had sort of had a bit of momentum going too, Baz. They'd been moving the ball well, and then to turn it over like that hurts. That sucks a bit of energy out of the side.
Yeah, especially Boxwood had a bit of a run on. So 9-10-64 to 4-5-29. Still a pretty commanding lead for the Gnowangerup Bulldogs.
Definitely is.
Sneaking up to 10 or 11 minutes probably into the third quarter. So Phillips and Vauxhall will go at it again. Where's Jones gone out of the ruck?
He's got a half back. Bo Vauxhall tackled, well tackled. Richter goes to pursue out there, runs away from Hemley. Dug this way and that way. Treby gives the 1-2 there with Richter. Kicks over the top to Vauxhall. He marks it. That's surprising.
Can he redeem himself here? Takes a few steps. He has a shot at goal. I think it's pretty good, is it?
That's very good by Rowan Vauxhall.
Made up for it. His last little misdemeanor.
The two Vauxhall boys combined well there. Bo in the middle. Bo moving into the middle provided a bit more.
Yes.
I don't think Boxwood got a centre clearance in that second quarter, and now they've won a couple. Bo's just provided a bit more spark.
Takes them on to 5 months. 9-10, is it?
Yep.
So the couple of quick goals there to the Boxwood boys. So they get a bit of a sniff here. The third quarter's the premiership quarter, they always say.
So Scanlon will ball it up. Phillips and Bo Vauxhall to compete. Harry Richardson's back on the ground now. Tap down. Bo Vauxhall scrubs a kick forward. Lewis Davis cuts it off. Very good footballer, Davis. Normally long kick of the ball. Tim House is saying, kick it to me. True centre half forward. Goes out there towards
Smallwood, is it? And Batola.
Smallwood. And the ball goes out. And that'll be the last. It'll be thrown back in. It must have been touched off the hands.
I think it could have been. Oh, no.
I think that's what Scanlon said. Throw it in.
Good contest between Batola and Smallwood today, Rick. I thought probably no clear winner is there with Smallwood and Batola, but they've both been hard at it.
Yeah. Yep. Neither has had a big effect on the game. So Phillips goes to tap down, cut off by Vauxhall. Bo. Good. Tim House, there's that man, Harry Richardson, goes to sell a bit of candy, tackled, evades one, evades an age, well tackled, very well tackled, and they let him know about it.
They're reminding him it's a good tackle from Richter there. He'll take the free kick. No, you've got to go back the other way, going to the other end, Hayden.
So Hayden, he really should be looking for a bit of a switch here. But no one's moving. You can't do the switch if no one moves. So if he goes long down the line, look for someone like Davis just to cut it off.
Been called to play on. Oh, good position from Matty Campbell. Just swings over Fraser House's head.
Jones, Aaron marks it. Looks, Bungie. Oh, it's a poor kick. That's a poor kick.
Cut off there by Patterson.
Now, James Stewart's by himself here. He can turn and go.
Good play for Ongerup here. Just managed to cut that one off. Bit of a wasted opportunity there. Bit hard, made it hard for George, didn't he?
It was. Still the right option though. They'd switched it over.
Made it hard for Cody Harris too there. But good punch from Corey Nelson over the boundary line. There'll be a throw in. The ball disappears underneath the car. So a few little skill errors here starting to sneak into the game as we sneak into the halfway through the third quarter.
Ball's just stuck under the car.
Ball's stuck under the car. Umpire Holden. Now it's been retrieved, so he's got it. The ruckman will go at it again. Not a bad decision for putting Vauxhall into the ruck on Phillips. Added a bit more height, I think. Marley takes it out of the ruck. Probably should have been nearly holding the ball. Tim House bounces it like a basketball over the top to Richardson. Good handball in front of Alex Hemley. Needs to pick it up this time nice and cleanly. Needs to get rid of it now. And in they go looking for Fraser House. Good spoil there from Jones. In comes Richardson to help him out. Wheels around on the right foot or down into Cody Harris' direction. Tries to mop it up. In goes Fraser House. He's under the pump now. Needs to get rid of it. Down it comes to Jacob Hemley. He shouldn't make too many mistakes. A very good footballer. Oh, he's giving the commentator his curse.
Yeah, you've done it. Stitched him up.
Done him over.
I thought he'd pop that one through.
Probably should have kicked that, shouldn't he? He just had a little split more second than what he thought. Normally a very good finisher, so gives Boxwood a bit of a reprieve there, Rick.
Yeah, yep. So Bo Vaux's to kick out. He's rucking. He's doing it all, Bo. He just wants to get his hands on the footy.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, so he's gone with a long kick, bit of a scrubby kick, straight to Lewis Davis.
It's worked out right.
It's worked out. Harry McLeod gathers, looks down towards Bungie and Joyce. Punched away. Bungie's got free here. Jones back to Bungie. Bungie won't miss.
Wheels around on the right foot and gonna just...
And goes his throat.
Yeah.
Bungie has been dynamic since moving to the forward line.
Very good decision. Good coaching move there from Jason Richter, the coach.
Bungie, he's got the right match up there with Patterson. He's got him for pace. I think Boxwood would be very happy with that one.
Yeah, good goal there. So Boxwood just chipping away at the scoreboard. Still 23 points down, but better than what they were at half-time in 38. So they've made a bit of a dent in the scoreboard, mate, with sneaking up to 14 or 15 minutes into this third quarter, here at Gnowangerup in the first semi-final. As we said, the losers curtains for 2026. So Boxwood just not going away here.
So Graham Vaux has moved into the middle.
Jones back in the ruck.
Tap down. Well done by Tim House. Burst out of the middle, looking for Smallwood, but once again he just can't get his hands on it. Simon Batola, his man, has gone to take it on. Kicked out in front of Hemley there. Well pursued by Campbell. It lays a big bump on Harry Richardson there. Handballed out, sharked by Richter. Matty Campbell forward of the contest, looking towards Joyce.
Here we go again.
Well spoiled. No, he's called him for over the shoulder. I didn't think there was much there, but
both in it. But no, it's a free kick to Joyce. You kick this, puts the cat back among the pigeons.
It does.
So you kick it from 35-40, nearly not quite directly in front, but like we said, he's normally a pretty good kick. So too bad off the boot. Umpire Sheldon's gone across the face a bit. It's only a minor score.
He should have put that one through, Joyce.
Bad kicking's bad footy. He should have kicked that one.
It's a couple now that he's missed.
Gettable ones too.
Yeah, and normally for Joyce too, he doesn't miss many. So now I just need to try and stem the tide a bit here.
Yeah, they need a bit of a goal. With 17 minutes into the third quarter, mate. So 7 or 8 minutes to go before three-quarter time. It's going to go down to the wire this game. Boxwood aren't going away.
Davis is going to go long down the far wing. Nearly made that up the centre wing. And it's a chest mark taken by Marley Phillips.
Ongerup off the chain here over towards Alex Hemley. Next kick's important. Running for him. Where's Smallwood? They'll be looking for him. Tim House has moved down into the running. I think Tim House has moved himself into the middle. Brother to brother there to Jacob Hemley. Next kick's important. Where's Tim House?
That's a good kick.
Found him.
Oh, that's a good kick by Hemley to House. And House did something there that Smallwood hasn't been doing.
Took a mark.
And just led up at the ball. Instead of letting sideways and pointing and that sort of thing, just led up at the footy.
And beautiful delivery from Jacob Hemley. Certainly our BOG for the day.
Absolutely. He might have hurt his shoulder here, Hemley, I think.
He looks a bit...
He's just running off.
He's carrying that left shoulder, doesn't he?
And that's not Jacob, that's Alex.
So Tim House will have to kick from 50 metres. Down the eastern end here at Gnowangerup. He's normally a pretty good kick of the footy. Haven't seen him much today. Up it goes. Not going to make the distance. Right into the wheelhouse for Gnowangerup. In goes Smallwood. He's been held onto by Vaux and has been called a throw or holding the ball, one or the other. Good pressure from Vaux there. He's had a good third quarter, Rick.
He has. Short little kick over to Hooper. Hooper is now sort of stopping and propping, looking for someone to kick it to. Kicks out towards 50, that's towards Rowan Vaux.
Good kick.
Who's run hard, marked that in front of Richardson. Now this is the important one for Boxwood. They need to find someone on this kick.
Good control of the footy.
He's taking the game on, kicked in towards McLeod, over the top of his head. Cut off by Dewar. Dewar, short little kick out to Hemley, Jacob. Tim House has got it again. Dewar's run on, no one's with him. Smallwood's got to run up at the ball.
Yeah, he's running
side.
sideways and backwards. He's not meeting the footy, like you said. That's a good call. House been called to play on from umpire Earl. Wobbly old kick, helicoptered in towards the middle. Fraser House first here for Gnowangerup. short of a run, as we all know. In comes Murray Hayward. Great tackle from Bo Vauxhall. Again, he's in the play this third quarter. Fantastic. Good footy from Vauxhall. He'll be puffing tonight.
He's been very good, Bo, for a guy that hasn't played footy. Hayden Richter now gathers.
It's Boxwood's chance here.
Normally a good user of the ball. They just want someone to run up at the footy. Hooper there. Oh, he's kicked over the top of his head.
He's made it hard.
Davis has cut it off. Swings onto the right foot. Kick down towards Caldwell, who's bumped out of the way there.
Skills are lacking.
Yep. Eddie Moyer marks right in front of the benches at both sides.
Settle it down, Ed. Just make sure this is the important one.
Big up and under. Rowan Vauxhall should mark this. He's let it go over his head. Goodbye, Campbell. George Bungie on Cody Harris there.
Good contest.
It's probably a better matchup, I'd say, for Gnowangerup. They had it wrong. Harris is pursued, well tackled, and that's done holding the ball.
Yeah. Good chase from George. He's got a sniff down that forward line now, Rick. He's pumped near the goals.
He is.
He's a swing man. He goes into the back pocket now to the full forward. He's had a great game too.
He's normally a very good user. That's why they like him in half back, because he can take the game on and use it well. But it's very handy when he can swing forward. As the wind just starts to blow a bit here, Baz, that's a tough kick from over there.
Yeah,
he's sort of kicking nearly into his face.
He's in form. He's kicked two already for the day, and he comes. He's deep in the pocket there. As he just crosses the boundary line, it's a helicopter-looking number, but it's short of a run, and it's the near side. Umpire Shelton's done him on a score, so some errant kicking from both teams, letting each other off the chain here. So it's 26-7 to 9-10.
It's been the scoring end.
Yeah, 21 points now. So Ongerup just holding on here. 21 minutes gone into the third quarter, so we're sneaking up on three-quarter time. Davis will bring it back in. Nice looking kick off the boot out towards James Dewar.
We haven't called his name much today. Normally quite explosive, but Dewar kicks down, looking to Tim House, too strong.
Over the back it goes. Is that Hooper in there?
Yeah, I thought it was dropped. Richter tried to burst his way through. Probably lucky not to be down holding the ball there, I'd say.
He dodged and weaved, and good tackle from Hemley. They've been a good contest, those two boys today.
It has. So Jones won that down, but to Tim House, it was well smothered off the boot by Richter. And then Jacob Hemley's picked his pocket. Handball over the top towards House. And the ball's going to get tapped out there. Be thrown in there on the far side wing. Neither side, it's just a bit scrappy, but Boxwood probably don't mind it.
No, it's probably suits their style to play a bit more. Good throwing from up the boundary umpire Brown. Down to Phillips. No clear winner here. In goes Tim House, trying to exert himself on this game. Couple of late goals from each club here will really put the pressure on the other team. Into Jacob Hemley. In it goes. Where's Smallwood? Oh, good contest from Corey Nelson in front. Smallwood taps it back. Fraser House down there. There's our man, Bo Vauxhall. Had a very good third quarter. Hemmed up against the boundary line out to Corey Nelson. Whacks it onto the right boot. Looking for no one in the veil. Oh, it's going to go over the back there. In goes Jones. Here comes Boxwood. Through Rowan Vauxhall. Got a couple of metres on his player. Probably should have had a bounce. Wheels onto that right foot. Where's young George Bungie? In they go, in front of the scoreboard over there. Good play here now. Put a bit of pressure on each other, Gnowangerup and the Boxwood Bombers.
It was good by Hitch to attack the footy hard. Handballs there. Richardson tackled immediately though and over the line. It was good transition footy there by Boxwood. Just starting to run a bit more now.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a sniff this third quarter. Still 21 points down, but not insurmountable.
No, they're putting the pressure on. So Phillips competing there in the ruck, taps it down to no one in particular, and it's locked up immediately and we're thrown up again.
So not a lot of scoring this quarter. Half time, Gnowangerup have kicked one goal for the quarter, and Boxwood have kicked three. So
three. Yep.
Yeah, they were.
Yep. Oh, Richardson, he's dodged and weaved and got out of.
Managed to get it out there.
Good mark by Vauxhall. He has been the best player on the ground this quarter. Clearly.
Fantastic mark from Bo Vauxhall. Going to take a bit of pressure off of Boxwood. Plays on now. Good kick up into the centre forward area, but it's going to be
cut off by Tim House.
Yeah. How many times has he done that?
Out to Richardson.
Why wouldn't you?
He's been good. Cody Harris gets on his bike. Short little kick. He's on for him. He runs away. Looks towards Caldwell. In front of Hyde. Good mark by Caldwell.
Good strong hands.
Swallowed that up.
This is where we
look to play on. To Harris has kept on running. He's now looking towards Smallwood once again, sort of pointing, not really leading up at the footy. Goes to soccer it through. Batola's too quick for him and taps it through.
Good play from Batola. Could have just been outbodied there, did he, Sam? But he managed to sneak in front of him and push it over. Only a minor score for Ongerup.
So by Vaux, leather poising again. He wants to kick it out.
He's doing it everything, isn't he?
Kicks towards Moyer, who takes a mark in front of Dewar. Oh, he takes a bounce
he's played on.
He hasn't done that much in his career.
He's keen. Well, he's made it hard for Richter. Oh, bad bounce to Richter now. Where's Smallwood? Here he goes.
He's made Smallwood lead at it, but he can't bend over and pick it up.
Oh, he didn't have the ball. Umpire says play on. Smallwood picks it up and he's managed to wobble it through, has he? I think it's all clear. Oh, he's made something out of nothing there, Connor Smallwood. I'll give him that, but he
hasn't been convincing today for how good he can be.
That's his second goal for the day. So, a relieving goal, guess you would say, Rick, for the Bulldogs. They just needed that to a bit of composure going into three-quarter time.
Gives them back out to a 29-point buffer, which is a big buffer.
Yeah, considering not a big high-scoring game, is it? So we're sneaking up on three-quarter time, but made something out of nothing there, Smallwood. Like you said, he's been leading back, forward, sideways. He just needs to commit himself.
Anything apart from up.
Yeah, he needs to commit himself, and like you said, it was a good call to come forward at the footy. Sammy Batola's played quite well on him, so Phillips and Jones will go at it again. Sneaking up on three-quarter time. The shadow's getting a bit longer as the sun goes down here in Gnowangerup in the first semi-final for the 2026 AFGRI. Matty Campbell in there battling hard for Boxwood, and John Mills says, I'll have it, boys, and we'll be another ball up just south of the centre square here at Gnowangerup, centre circle. A lot of players around the footy again. Up they go. Good tap down from Phillips. In goes Rowan Vaux this time. Manages to sell a bit of candy and wheel out. Where's Brad Joyce? He's in front. Good spoil from hits it this time. In goes Bungie. Where's his man in and turns his man inside out, and Harris and wheels onto that right foot. I think he's
what a goal!
Managed to kick a very nice goal, George Bungie. That's his third for the day, I think. So he's very enterprising down there. Great decision to get him out of the back line into the forward line.
He's keeping Boxwood in and off his own boot at the moment.
Own boot, yes.
He's kicked 2 goal of the days. He's got the clear winner for goal of the day at the moment. He's been very good.
Three goals now to George Bungie, so keeps Boxwood in touch. 27 points now, are they, arrears? So we only a couple of minutes to go in the third quarter. Another late goal would really put the pain back on knowing the Bulldogs.
So Henley, he's done well out of the middle there. Puts it onto his left. Towards House, goes for the big fly. Ball goes over the back, Hyde sort of stops and props, and a bit of a risky handball.
Here's our man, Bo Vaux. He'll be tired at three-quarter time.
Good little kick by Vaux to Moyer.
Out to Eddie Moyer. He gets a few touches out in the wing here.
He does.
Good kick.
Harry McLeod's managed to create a bit of space. Where's the man, George Bungie? Kicks towards Joyce instead. Harris has done very well there, attacked the footy.
Wanted it a bit more than anyone, didn't he?
He did. Takes a bounce. Long kick there, down towards Kingham. He's pushed out of the way by Bungie.
Got a couple to beat there.
Hemley's done well. He's kicked down. Unsurprisingly, Smallwood's running backwards.
Now
Caldwell.
Needs to get rid of it now. Good pressure from Batola. I think he's kicked it out on the full. Yeah, the Boxwood hockey girls are quite happy with his work. So Sammy Batola's had a pretty fair game down there in the back line.
He's a hard man to play on, Sammy Batola.
He's close checking too, isn't he?
Typical Batola, all knees and elbows.
Yeah, no, tough competitor.
Yep.
Had a pretty fair game.
He's been very good.
We've been 27, nearly 28 minutes down to the third quarter. Won't be far off siren time. Needs to make this kink count. Good kick into Harry McLeod. Take a bit of pressure off from Boxwood.
McLeod needs to hit someone. Short kick towards Campbell. He takes a good mark. Herbert's lucky not to give away 50. Campbell, strong hands. Reels onto the right foot. Kicks down towards Joyce, who comes out to meet it. Oh, that was a big hit.
Big hit.
That was hits it's fighting hard for it. Oh, I think they might have to blow the whistle here.
Yeah.
That was courageous football. Just run back into the hole.
Joyce met him solidly, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he's getting up slowly.
Yep. The umpire's blowing time on.
Is that Wall, is it? Is that... I think it's number 33.
Yeah.
I think Rick, I can't quite see him yet, but he's a bit ginger.
Was it Wall or Addis?
I think it's Wall, I think.
It was courageous football.
Yeah. Yeah, his shoulder, is it? Saw he was just going back with the flight, wasn't he? And
Yeah, it wasn't dirty. It was just
good,
tough,
hard,
yeah,
good,
tough, hard footy.
solid bump there. Finals footy. A little break in play here. We'll just run through our major sponsors, of course, AFGRI for 2026. The BGL and Bruno and the boys do a great job of all the ovals within the league. Tyre Power Lake Grace, the Lake Grace Hotel, for Shane Carruthers. Thanks, Shane. Great Southern Fuels, and of course the main sponsor in AFGRI. So as Wall comes off, big solid hit from Joyce down there. He ran off with a bit of a spring in his step. Oh, Mr. Joyce did too, back down to 440s. Probably licking his lips waiting for this one to come down.
Phillips has done well there, grabbed it out of the ruck, kicked forward. Corey Nelson's run back with it, cut off by King, and Murray Hayward tries to burst his way through. Smallwood is tackled as soon as he picked that up by Hoover.
Back into the middle of the ground. John Mill will throw it up again. Phillips and Jones will go at it. No clear winner. Good second tap there from Jones.
Tapped it to Aaron Jones. Zari goes in there to take it over. Well done there by Louis Davis, who scrubs a kick out towards Herbert. He's got a paddock here to work in, just needs to settle. Use the ball well. Kick it, scrubby looking kick forward. It's asking a fair bit of Fraser House in that bung knee. Pushes Vauxhall out of the way. It just couldn't quite pick it up.
Couldn't quite get a handle on it,
could tell he's just a bit rusty. Corey Nelson steps around a couple, runs a long way. I think he's a bit lucky there. Oh, well done by Hemley. McLeod just stopped. That's Alex Hemley. Scrubs a kick forward. Smallwood's come up to meet it. It's tackled immediately by Vitola.
Skills are here, not at a premium, Rick. There's a few wobbly little kicks and get them up in the air a bit, make it a bit easier for the forwards, or everyone involved.
Yep. She's pretty scrubby.
35, 40 metres out from Gnowangerup Skull down that eastern end here. Jerry Phillips goes in ruck, tries to do it all himself. Now he's coughed it up. In comes Murray Hayward. He's probably going to put the Jets on. Whacks onto that left foot, and he's just kicked it to the near side.
Yeah, just narrow.
Score. He's under the pump then when he kicked it. He got no right foot, of course. So he's just a minor score. So leaves the door open a bit for Boxwood here as Bo Vauxhall brings it back in at a massive third quarter. I love to see his stats for the third quarter.
He's very impressive. Kicks to his brother, kicks to Sammy Matola.
He's just plucked it off the grass there. What a bad
mark. Oh, that's a horrible looking kick.
Wobbly
cut off by Tim House.
No.
Kicks to Smallwood, who is in front of his man.
And a turnover there that could cost Boxwood here that's deep in the 50. It's
Smallwood will need to pop this one through.
Yeah, he's kicked a couple for the day, Smallwood. So he's directly in front. He'll have to kick it from 30 metres. That's the three-quarter time siren goes. So puts this through. It's going to make it a pretty tough last quarter for the Boxwood Bombers, mate.
Yeah, it would.
Not out of reach, but here he comes.
Smallwood.
Pretty deliberate approach. Oh, it's not good off the boot. He's pushed. He's left the door open for the Bombers.
He has. He's had a bit of a dirty day.
Yeah, so it's 10-13, 73 to the Boxwood Bombers 7-7-49 here at three-quarter time at Gnowangerup in the first semi. If we want to run through it quickly.
Yeah, quick.
Davis was pretty good that quarter. Shifted a bit to the middle. I thought Tim House come into the game a bit. I think Jacob Hemley's probably still our best on ground, I'd reckon. He seems to get a fair bit of footy done, and I thought Marley Phillips has had a pretty good second and third quarter.
Definitely.
So if you want to do Boxwood's, mate,
I think clearly Boxwood's best player that quarter was George Bungie. He was just electric down forward.
Fantastic.
And then Sammy Batola's been really good at half-back, and then Bo Vauxhall. Bo Vauxhall's quarter there was phenomenal. He just provided a huge work rate, started in the ruck, gave him a lot, and then moved down back and was cutting everything off. So that leaves the score now, what's that, 25-point buffer to Gnowangerup, 10-14-74 to 7-7-49.
Not out of reach for the Boxwood boys, mate. They'll have to work pretty hard in the last quarter.
Absolutely.
They let Gnowangerup kick a few quick goals there in that start of that second quarter. And it's probably catching up with them now as the time goes on. But no, look, definitely not out of it here. So we'll take a quick 2-minute break and we'll come back for the last quarter from Gnowangerup.
relationship with Great Southern Fuels started with my father 50 years ago, delivering fuel in drums back in the day, which has progressed into large tanks now. They've been very reliable and efficient on time with service.
We run a mixed farming operation here on Chapman Valley.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers. Start of the last quarter here as the sun sneaks over. The shadows getting a bit longer, but just set off here. Boxwood in with a real sniff here, 25 points down. They'll need to kick a couple of early goals to put the pressure back on the Bulldogs. Up they go, Phillips and Vaux. We just spoke about Vaux, had a massive third quarter, needs to continue it now. In goes Phillips, had a pretty fair game too.
Well done by Treby, he's just cut that off.
Umpire John Mills says, I'll have it, boys.
If that had got past him, Gnowangerup were out. So Vaux and Phillips compete again. That's Bo Vaux. Louis Davis sharks it. Bo Vaux then does the same. Just kick down towards Jones and House. That's Aaron Jones. Leads Tim House out to it and then tackles him straight away. No prior opportunity. And it'll be balled up.
Good decision from the umpire there. Over that dead side, Ongerup. We're looking for a couple of early goals, or so will Boxwood. They put a couple of early goals on the board and peg the score back. It'll put the Dogs right under pressure. Richter's in there now. He's one of the men that have to get going. Over to Phillips, pops it up to Murray Hayward. Had a pretty quiet day. Needs to get on his bike. Can't get a handle on it. Close attention there from Hooper, and it's going to sneak out of bounds, I think, and be a throw-in from umpire Harry Brown.
He's just had one of those days, Hayward, where he just can't get a clean possession.
Well,
he's just fumbling and just, he
tries
just
to
can't
tap it forward, and he hasn't had his day, has he, Murray?
Yeah. So Phillips competes that one by himself, and then, he's lucky not to be done holding the ball there. Bo Vaux goes to get away, zigs this way and that way, does pretty well in the end.
Sleep well tonight, Bo.
He's kicked that forward. House gathers, steps around, tackled immediately though. Blue Caldwell, they're asking a fair bit of him. He's on the right matchup for him there with Riv Hyde. Tackled.
Good play from both teams.
He's called that hole.
A throw. Umpire Earl was standing directly behind him. He's got good eyes. I'll give him that. Riverside brings it back out to the commentary side to Hooper. Not going to change his decision now.
No, there's no point arguing when the umpire doesn't get you anywhere.
Hooper waves to Rowan Vaux. Up it comes here. Wildwood had a pretty fair game too. He's got the run of the ball. Pushed off it by Patterson. No one wants to really dive on top of it here. And it's going to be a ball up. The umpire Earl saw that through the back of the...
not sure how he saw that one.
Good decision.
Wrong angle.
Wrong angle, yeah.
As a Boxer supporter, a good call, but...
Right spot, wrong angle. Got away with one.
Thrown up there. Phillips and Vaux compete. Phillips a good tap. James Stewart's out. Could have taken a bounce. Could have taken three.
Up there.
Kick down. Fraser House tries to take a one-hander. Now tap forward. They've got the pace. Corey Nelson's tapped that. Could nearly be done as deliberate. No, Scanlon said throw it back in.
Not a bad decision. That's all right. That's a good backman ploy there. Hit that well. Riley Holden will throw it back in. 35 metres around from Gnowangerup's goal. This is their chance to probably peg one back on Boxwood. Smallwood used his muscle. Whacks it onto that left foot, and it's just trickled out of bounds just to the right of the point post, Rick. So it's down Gnowangerup's end, mate. They just get a goal here. It'll make it a bit trickier for Boxwood.
It'll make it very hard. Boxwood just need to be very aware here. Smallwood will look to grab it out of the ruck again. Every time he goes into the ruck, that's his ploy. He always looks to grab it out of the ruck.
Big body.
So Boxwood just need to be ready for the quick smother if he goes to do that. He's competing here against Corey Nelson, who's much lighter.
Throw in right near the point post. He tries to do it again.
He
You're right.
does,
Puts it on
and
the
it's-
right foot. I think he might have.
Kicks it through.
Yeah, good call. Picks it well, Riggs, and it's a goal to Smallwood. We just said it's going to make it hard for Boxwood if Gnowangerup can score here.
That's Smallwood there, too clever. Boxwood needed to be aware of that.
Yeah, and that's his third goal for the day. So, in the whole scheme of things, he's done pretty well.
He has.
So it's 12-14-86, mate, to 7-7-49. So it just makes it a little bit trickier for the Bombers.
I think it's pretty hard now for Boxwood, but they've just got to keep banging in. There's a couple of guys through the middle there. Matty Campbell's had a bit of an off day.
Yeah.
He needs to try and get moving if he can. Harry McLeod there. Marley Phillips goes to grab it. Gets the handball out. He's been good here, Phillips. Oh, well cut off there by Moyer. Handball to Vauxx. Bo.
Your man Bo Vauxx had a big day. Up he goes to George Bungie. Oh, he's got the back, Bungie. Here's his chance. He's got a couple of metres on Harris. Whacks it onto the right foot. I think it's shallow. That's only going to be a minor score.
If he'd kicked that one, he would have taken the goal and
he would have
himself
just
again.
gone to the races too, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He would have just kept running. So Tim House will bring it back in. Oh, he hasn't shifted himself forward, has he, Tim House?
No, neither him nor Davis have moved forward, which Davis did move into the ruck, into the middle there for a while. Short little kick over the top to Harris. It stops. They're going to look to go down this far wing to slow the game down, which when you've got a lead like they do, it's the right option.
Good
long kick down
Harris,
there.
It's bumbled out of bounds over there on the true wing position. Here at Gnowangerup, as time ticks into the last quarter, we've been sneaking along probably 4 or 5 minutes now.
31-point buffer. It's 7-7-49 to Boxwood, 11-14-80 to Gnowangerup. Boxwood are going to need a miracle from here.
Yeah.
So Phillips and Vauxx compete for it. No one really gets it free. Harry Richardson handballs out, cut off by Bo Vauxx. There's tackled immediately. Campbell to Treeby to Hooper. Up to Jones, that's Aaron. Looks inboard towards Moyer. Oh, and a rare foray into the forward line. Seamus hits it, comes out, and just bullocks his way through. Very good by hits it.
Oh, good punch from Hyde.
Hyde's done well on Blue Caldwell there.
He's been called
Hayden
play
Richter.
on. Oh, now he needs to get rid of it. Oh, here's your man, Bungie.
Bungie down towards Joyce.
Oh, good play. He's got front spot. He nearly had that. Close attention from Hitsit. In they go now to help him out. Joyce tries to bull his way through, but it's been held to him, and umpire Real says, "I'll have it, boys."
He's been very good, Hitsit. He's a very good defender.
Yes.
He does a very good job.
He was under the pump there.
And he didn't have any good position at all. He's competed well. Tap down towards Patterson.
Joyce taps it down. Wobbly old kick out to Cody Harris, makes it hard for him. Wheels it around on the right foot. Up to no one into Vale. Makes good punch from Batola in front of Addis. Bounce through Matty Campbell now.
Murray Hayward will run away from Campbell. Campbell's 86 years old.
He could run straight into the goal, Murray Hayward. He should. Was that a pass or was that a shot at goal or what was it?
We'll call it a pass because we're nice. I don't think it was.
Well, I think he was having a shot. It's luck's a fortune here for the Gnowangerup Bulldogs.
That's but no, Hayward was. Soon he looked at Campbell and went, "I have you covered. I have you absolutely covered."
So this will
and
be
just tore it away.
Bit of a test here for Blue. He's right in behind it, and he's
he snuck it in.
Did he scrape the paint off the post there?
A bit of varnish, a bit of paint, and got it snuck it through.
Snuck it through. So that's Caldwell's first goal for the day. It was just a luck's of fortune there for the Bulldogs, and that's made it even a bit trickier for the Boxwood boys. So
I think it might nearly be curtains.
Yeah,
Any more it comes off.
It's 12-14-86 now to 7-8-50. So it's a 36-point buffer to the Bulldogs as we sneak along into the sort of close to the 10-minute mark in the last quarter, Rick. So
yeah, she's danger zone. Well, it's nearly curtains. Vauxx and Phillips compete again. No one really sort of got it. Hamling, that's Alex, tackled straight away as he came in off the wing by Campbell.
Fraser House comes off for a spell just to give that knee a rest. If they're going to make it through next week, you'll have to front up next week at Lake Grace against Lake Grace.
Harry Richardson again, kicks over the top.
Pretty fair day.
Yeah, he's been good. Marked by Treeby, club president.
Yeah, little short, good. He's been...
He's done him for over the shoulder. Didn't think there was much there. Harry McLeod, have liked his game.
Yes.
Have liked his year in general. He's been good. First year for Boxwood in the league side. Kicks towards Vaux, goes over his head. Handball back over his head. Oh, I thought he was taken high there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Umpire Earl saw that. It was just a little errant hand over the shoulder there, wasn't it, from Vaux?
Yeah, and that's, I think it's Bowden. Yeah, Bowden Morton out there.
Oh, he's giving Murray home. Murray didn't want to know about it. Left his lunch behind. Up to go Smallwood. Got a couple. Oh, he nearly plucked that one out of the sky. Good backup play from Smallwood. Down it goes now. Is that Lewis Davis? A little shuffle off the ground into Caldwell. The last goal scorer puts Rivers Hyde under the pump. Good contest, those two all day. I think it's going to go out of bounds, just around from the left-hand point post there. It's in front of the good shed here at Gnowangerup. Ongerup with a pretty commanding lead now into the fourth quarter. Good throw in. Smallwood tries to take it out of the ruck again. We've picked that one.
They were a bit more aware of that one. Smothered that. Richard's got to get on his bike and go. He can run the length of the ground here if he wants to. Keep going, fella.
That's his third.
Third bounce. Fourth bounce. Pursued by James Dewar. He was just too quick. Long kick down towards Vaux. Beautiful kick. Vaux needed to bend the knees. Couldn't. Campbell has taken Patterson high.
Unlucky.
Yep. Free kick definitely there. Well picked up by Meal.
Boxwood were on their bike there. They had their chances.
Vaux just needed to bend over there.
One of those old legs. He just late in the game made it hard for him.
35 years old and just couldn't quite do it. Harry Richardson out there on the far side.
Alex Hemley's played a pretty fair game too today, Rick.
He has.
He's had a few touches, hasn't he?
He has. Jacob hasn't had as much of it this quarter. He was very good for the first 3 quarters.
Yes, he's had a very good game.
Long kick there over the head. Oh, here we go.
Speaking of Hemley.
Now
he's under the pump.
Tackled.
Needs to get rid of it. Been
Probably
slung.
Yeah. Lucky not to give away a free kick there. Back to Hyde. Hyde looks to handball. Here we go again.
Repeated last time.
Richter, and he's being pursued by Caldwell. He gave up the chase very quickly. Over to Vaux. That's Bow. Bow swings around on the right foot. Kicks out towards Treby. He will swing on his left foot. Not a long kick, but normally pretty accurate. Out in front of McLeod.
Good kick.
He takes the mark. Looks down towards Joyce. Joyce bounces at his feet. Picks it up and kicks it out on the full.
Yep. Good pressure from Hitzit in there.
He's worn Joyce like a glove all day.
He's had a pretty good contest. The bit like up the other end was Sammy Batola and Smallwood.
So it's a 36-point buffer. No, just been a little bit too good. Too many good players on too many lines today.
Jumped Boxwood a bit in that second quarter, didn't they? And it's going to come home to roost, I think.
Absolutely.
Good kick from Morton up the wing. Long kick out of trouble there for the Bulldogs. And
Davis was scragged there. Probably deserved a free kick, I thought.
Gets up a bit gingerly.
He caught the big hit. I think it was in the third quarter.
He got up a bit slow, didn't he?
He didn't look good.
Looking a bit battle scarred today, Lewis. Had a pretty serviceable game. Done his bit. Big throw in, up they go. Phillips, no one in the ruck against him. Probably should have grabbed it and took it off. Matty Campbell dives in there. Out it comes the Hooper. Doesn't mind his game either. Same as the young fellow and Harry McLeod. Been pretty serviceable. Up they go. Where's Bungie and Joyce? Here's Joyce. He puts his mitt up. Good contest from Hitzit. Joyce has got a couple on him. And he's just shoved it across the face and kicked it out in the full.
Rowan Vaux was waiting in the goal square to drop it again.
Yeah, he was right in the hot spot, Rowan. And
just couldn't quite get it over to him. He was under pressure.
Bit of pressure there. So Tim House will take the free kick. It was on the full. I thought it might have snuck in from behind there, but it's on the full.
So House will look to kick it long. Kicks it over 50.
Going to put it into the pool of players there, and
that's marked by Hemley.
Yeah, he's had a pretty fair day. Players straight on, but who's he kicked it to?
He's kicked that to absolutely no one.
Kicked it to the umpire.
Campbell, bit of a scrubby kick out in front of. That's Vaux. To Jones, who is tackled.
Good pressure.
He's pretty lucky not to be done holding the ball there.
In they go. Dewar goes in with Patterson, and umpire John Mills says, "I'll have it, boys." But you're right, Ricky. He was pretty lucky not to give away a free kick there.
I thought it was there, but Vaux a bit slow to get up. That's Rowan. So Jacob Jones and Tim House will compete for it. Tim taps down towards James Dewar. Tim tries to barge through. Hayden Richter the same in the opposite direction. Tim gets it. Swings onto that right foot. Kicks it out in front. Campbell chased for it. Kingham comes up.
Good.
And well tackled.
Good play from both players. Richter swoops on it. There's one bounce. He doesn't mind having a bounce, does he? Gets rid of it now. Up into the hot spot. Where's Joyce and Bungie?
Here's Vaux.
Here's Vaux again. Well, what's he going to do this time? Pick it up, bro. He got it. And now he's under the pump.
It's tackled immediately.
Right at the top of the goal square, and John Mills says, "I'll have it, boys." So Boxwood's chance here to score. A lot of players around the footy. Everyone's looking a bit battle-weary and tired here as the sun goes down a bit deeper. 10 minutes into the last quarter here at Gnowangerup.
Bungy's tried to get it. He's still on his feet, pursued
He's
by,
in trouble. He's
by
picked
Harris.
it up, and John Mills says, "I'll have it, boys." Held to him.
There was no prior there. So Johnny Mills throw it up. About 25 metres out from Boxwood's goal. Throws it up. Bo Vaux's big jump at it. Tim House wins it though. Picked up there by Rowan Vaux. Back to Campbell. Campbell dodges Richardson. Swings onto the left foot. Kick down. Marked by Bowden. Bowden Morton though. He's been good.
He relieved a bit of pressure there with that, Mark.
He has. Just need to settle here. Just a short. No, goes the longer option out towards Smallwood, who's let up at it. Oh, that's a big collision there. The two Gnowangerup guys, Hemley and Smallwood.
Yeah. Not much talk there.
No, Hemley was going back with the flight of the ball. Smallwood was coming up at it.
It's rattled out of bounds over there. It's taking a bit of pressure off for the Bulldogs. There's a bit of nil area out there. Harry Brown will throw it back in. Good contest for these two ruckmen now. Marley Phillips had a pretty fair, solid 3 quarters now.
Richardson
in goes
goes
Richardson
again.
here. He's had enough of the ball today too. In goes Harry McLeod. Down to Murray Hayward. He hasn't been able to have a clean possession nearly all day. But it's going to be bottled up again, is it? And Scanlon says, "I'll have it, boys," and we'll have another throw up.
There's been a lot of ball ups today, Daz.
Yes,
it's
there's been
all
too
day.
many.
It's just neither side has really been able to get
The game hasn't opened up, has it?
No, it hasn't been clear footy. Smothered. Bo Vaux's kick was smothered there. Hey, is that Corey Nelson or Hayden Richter
No, it's
over
Richter.
there?
He's under
Yep.
the pump. Good pick up from Phillips down to Dewar. Wheels
Oh,
around.
Dewar,
He
he was like a thief in the night there. He just evaded that
sold
well.
some candy. Over it goes to the back now.
Jed Herbert.
Yep.
Tackled immediately by Nelson.
Good play there from Dewar. Used a bit of toe there and got out of trouble, didn't he?
He was very good there, Dewar.
Smallwood
So Smallwood will look to do his
through.
usual trick. Picked up by Murray Hayward, swings onto the left foot. That's a fair effort
go,
from there.
Oh, it's just
gone through from behind.
Yeah, he doesn't need much room, does he?
He does.
Murray?
He's a big kick too.
He's a beautiful kick with that left foot. That's another minor score to the Bulldogs.
So Corey Nelson will kick it out of fullback. He'll look to come there. Oh, he's gone the far side. That's surprising. He's gone to step around
now he's
Hayward.
Got himself into some strife up there to Sam Batola.
Cut off by Hemley. That's Alex, who now looks in. Kick towards
gone
Jed
over the
Herbert. It's
back.
gone over the top of his head.
It's gone
Those
out of
old
bounds.
legs couldn't quite get Jed
couldn't
moving
quite
there.
either, could he? He's,
37 years old, Jed.
he's looking a bit tired too. Probably didn't know he was playing today, I heard. I rang him up this morning, said you better bring your bag along. So, right near the point post here for Ongerup, the western end of the oval here, deep in the last quarter of the first semi-final. Smallwood does it again, like you said, Rick, and he's not quite good enough to...
I don't quite understand how they're not picking up.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do every time. Every single time. He's not going to jump and tap it down. He's just going to grab it out of the air. So, Lake Race, if you're watching this and you're playing against him next week, I'm telling you, that's what he'll do.
Work it out, boys.
He will not do anything else apart from that.
Hooper over to Nelson, and both those boys have had a pretty fair game. In they go. It's a little short kick. It's going to pull up with the win. Kingham dives in there against Richter. Well done. They've managed to bottle it up. And
he's
picked
called
out
the
a
free
kick there on umpire. I thought it could have just been.
Kingham can kick over to Dewar. Dewar's free.
Dewar's got.
He's left it hanging in the air. No, he's marked that just inside the line.
Good call.
Riley Holden was there watching it.
Right on the hammer of Riley, wasn't he? He was right there. Good positioning. Dewar's
just waiting. Lewis Davis has run down here.
Yeah.
If he goes long top of the square, he
spotted him.
right towards that man Davis. Has tried to bottle his way out of it. Hemley, that's Alex. Goes to swing around.
Good game now.
He's been cleaned up by his own man in Herbert.
Now what's happened? North Earl says, "I'll have it, boys," but it was a tough contest there between both the Gnowangerup boys. And he's lucky to get away with that one. There's going to be a ball up right near the boundary line. Where's Smallwood? He'll try and bullock his way through again. Is that Hayward or Hemley? No, he's kicked it into the back of Hayward, I think.
Smallwood jams it on the boot and nearly squirts it through.
Umpire Shelton called it early. Only a minor score. So 12-17. Gnowangerup. 29 scoring shots to 15. Rick, pretty tells the story of the day nearly.
It does. You know, they've just, apart from that third quarter where Boxwood sort of made a bit of a move, the first quarter was tight, but the second and the fourth quarter, Gnowangerup have just blown them away.
Yeah, they've doubled
That's a poor kick there out by Hooper.
Made it hard.
After a fair bit of Hyde, who's actually done not too bad there.
managed to square the contest, but there'll be a throw in just around from the 50-metre line here for the Gnowangerup boys. One more goal. Well, I think the game's just about done and dusted now, Rick.
The game's all over and done with. So
in a bit of junk time now.
Yeah, Patterson tries to bounce through, can't. Herbert goes to cut him off. Big hit,
solid hit there from Herbert on Corey Nelson. That one hurt too. Oh, he's slow to get up too. Matty Campbell's going to bring it back in towards the middle into Aaron Jones. Had a pretty fair game too. Called his name a few times. Spots something he likes through the middle in Will Jones.
Will Jones probably need to keep moving there. He's just stopped a little bit. Kick down towards Joyce, has made a bit of a lead up at the footy. Well spoiled by Seamus Hitchett. He's had a good game. Treby then tackled immediately, driven into the ground there by Dewar. Good tackle, locked it up.
Corey Nelson slow to get up. He's still wondering what day of the week it is.
He's had a couple of solid hits to the head. Ball nearly hits the ground. Tim House cleans it up at the back of the contest. Scrubby kick to Dewar, who's done well. Gets around Terry too easily. He's done holding the ball.
Pinged him. Yeah, good decision up.
He was away. Terry just made the last minute sort of effort. Bit of a scrubby kick towards Harry McLeod. Goes over his head. Over Aaron Jones's.
Good play.
Well done there by, who's that? Henley again.
Yeah. Shoves it out to the no man's land, and here's our man Bo Vaugh's gone a bit quiet this quarter. He's still puffing from the third quarter.
Harry McLeod marks here on the half forward flank. Looks in, kicks into the man on the mark. Cleaned up by Morton. Back to House. Tim, he scrubbed it out to Harry Richardson. Asked a fair bit of him. He's now stopping and propping and gone over the top of Vaugh's to Harris. 1-2. He's away now if he wants to. He's stopped. He's just stopped completely dead here. And he's kicked back to Harris.
A bit of keepy off there. Yeah. So up they go to Sammy Batola and Caldwell. Caldwell doesn't even want to move anymore.
Murray Hayward's tried to get away. Couldn't quite. Jed Herbert's looking to come clean someone up.
Going to get it back here. No, Stacks on the mill right in front of the scoreboard there as we can see the score. Sneaking into nearly 21 minutes here into the last quarter here at Gnowangerup. Like we said, the quarters will probably go for 25 or 26 minutes. John informed me before. Even a bit longer, so little time to go yet. Hayward and Nelson. He's got up, Nelson. He's
back over there. He doesn't quite know where he is, but he's still on the ground.
He'll be a bit sore.
I reckon they should probably bring him off.
Yeah.
The game's done and dusted now. It's 39-point difference with only maybe 5 or 6 minutes left in Boxwood year. So Cody Harris has done well, pursued by Campbell. Neighbours, good tackle by Campbell. It's a big tackle on Harris, and away goes Richter.
There's one bounce. Now he needs. Now he's made it over himself.
He's done well, Richter. Over to Vaugh's. Vaugh's will do something special.
I
told you it was special.
Now he's in big strife, Rowan Vaugh's.
That sums up Rowan Vaugh's day.
Yeah, good call, Rick.
He's had a bit of a dog of a day, Rowan. No. He just hasn't been able to get going.
Good call. Where's Smallwood?
Jimmy Dewar. Ethan Caldwell's waving his hand around going, kick it down here.
He doesn't want to lead much. Sam Batola's had a good day down in the back there. Into Caldwell direction. Good spoil down there from Riverside. Into Bo Vaugh's. He's had a better day than his brother.
He has. He's been much better. On the left,
little lefty.
Bo, that's odd for Bo.
Picks up Brad Hooper.
Hoops has kicked that down towards Aaron Jones, who puts the mitts up, gets to get away from Henley, can't. Back to Jacob Jones, haven't called his name much. Jones on the right foot, that's a terrible kick.
Oh, it's out near the boundary.
Yeah, it's after a fair bit of Joyce at 39 years age. And Harry McLeod's laid a big tackle on Seamus Hitchett there. And the ball will be thrown back in. That was a poor kick by Jacob Jones.
Could have been better than that.
He just needed to lower his eyes. I think he saw the goals and went, a bit of me time here.
Tired old kick.
So Smallwood down in the back line now.
To do the same
I think he nearly tapped that one.
Yeah.
To Lewis Davis.
Trying to do what he does down the forward line.
So well done, Corey Nelson. He's back in this week now.
Yeah, he's right. He knows where he is. He's good follow-up.
He's been good today, Nelson. So Jacob Jones has taken the mark in front of Patterson.
Not a bad kick.
So he looks to come into the middle.
Where's Bungie?
Bungie against Tim House. That's a bit of a height disadvantage for George. George is 5'3". Kicked out to James Stewart. Takes a nice overhead mark. He's worked his way into the game well. Yeah. Caldwell's let up at the ball. There's after a fair bit of the old boy here. Sammy Batola is going to come through it.
Yeah, good play from Batola.
Well done from Nazari too, who just cut it off.
Caldwell didn't really want to know about it.
No, he did not.
Look at him.
He's puffed and he's had enough.
He's had enough. He's going to sneak back down to the forward pocket, hands on his head. He's had enough.
So it'll be thrown up. Smallwood And Jones, well done by Kingham. He's kicked down to the forward line.
Everyone's just
Corey
just
Nelson in front of Brent Naddis.
Treading water now, Rick, aren't they? They've just had enough.
So Riverside, short little kick across there to Bo Vauxhall once again.
He's in the back line now.
He's everywhere.
He's the man.
Kick up to Rowan Vauxhall, see if he can take the mark. He does. Plays on, crosses the rear 50 to Jacob Jones. He's just got involved a little bit in this last couple of minutes. Looks down to the forward line, looks towards Sinar Ford. Good luck, George. The shortest guy down there. He's put it on your head.
2 to beat. Matty Campbell's going to get to the ball first before. No, he can't. He just runs out of bounds there. Just where the 50 meets the boundary line down. Boxwood's in. 24 minutes gone now.
Must be only a couple of minutes left, I'd suggest.
3 or 4 minutes to go here. Not a lot of score in the last quarter. Game's gone into slow mode. Smallwood hacks it off the ground. Down towards Will Jones. Is it for Boxwood? In they go. Is that Treby or is that Richter? There'd be a ball up. Scanlon says,
Treby over there.
Yes, Treby, yep.
Scanlon will throw it up.
There goes the siren.
And that's the end of the game, which sees the scoreboard 12-17-89 to Gnowangerup, 7-8-50 to Boxwood Hill Bombers, whose season is now over. The score reflects the game very fairly, I'd suggest, Baz. They were the better side all day. Their key movers were just too good. And they were just... The Boxwood had too many passengers, I thought, where Gnowangerup was just a fairly good effort all day. Jacob Henley was really good in the first 3 quarters. I'm not sure if he had a touch in the last.
Well, I think they bought him off just to
look after him, which is fair enough. Yeah, he was.
Clubs. Yep.
And then for Boxwood, Bo Vauxhall was really good.
George, good second half, didn't he?
George Bungie was good. Was good when he was in defence and then good when he went forward. Corey Nelson, I thought, provided a fair bit of run out of the back line. And Sammy Batola competed hard all day.
Pretty solid all day, wasn't he? Yep.
But at the end of the day, Gnowangerup move into a prelim final, and another one. They've been a very good side for a long time now.
So they will have to take on Lake Grace next week at Lake Grace, which will be a pretty fair game again. But no, a good sum up, Rick. I thought it was a pretty competitive game all day. Probably the skills from both teams were not 100%, were they? But the pressure probably didn't help with a few skill errors. But I'll just run through the goal scorers. I got Murray Howard for 1, Fraser House for 2. I had Ethan Caldwell for 1 and Connor Smallwood for 3. I had Brad Joyce for a couple and George Bungie for 3. Ryan Vauxhall for 1 for Boxwood. So if I've missed anyone, that's all. But I think we will give Jacob Henley BOG. I think his first 3.5 quarters I thought were
elite.
The Ongerup boys bought him off, and to be fair, a little spell save him up for next week. But he was, I thought, clearly the best on ground. When the whips were cracking, he was in there doing his bit. So well done to Jacob Henley. And I thought we need to pick a mark of the day, and there wasn't many marks. But the first one down here of Ethan Caldwell's, where he gloved it with one arm.
It's a fair call.
Was probably the better mark for the day.
That or one of Brad Joyce's ones where he let out. I thought that was good. But,
and we might give another footy for goal of the day because he kicked 3
George did.
Yeah, George Bunky's goal of the day.
Yes, fair call. Yep. So we'll give Bluey the mark of the day. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Jacob best on ground, and we'll give George Bungie a goal of the day. So he had kicked some very nice goals under some pretty extreme pressure down there too. So had a pretty fair day, George. So we will sign off, John, from Gnowangerup. So that's the weekend done for footy in the OFA. We'll just run through next week. Of course, Gnowangerup will play Lake Grace in Lake Grace in the seniors, and that will be on live stream again next Saturday. So we'll sign off. So thanks, Rick, for your day. Enjoyed it again, mate. Well done. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Baz.
And we'll see you next week.
relationship with Great Southern Fuels started with my father 50 years ago, delivering fuel in drums back in the day, which has progressed into large tanks now. They've been very reliable and efficient on time with service.
We run a mixed farming operation here on Chapman Valley, just north of Geraldton, managing about 5,500 hectares. We've been with what is now Great Southern Fuels for in excess of 20 years. There's always challenges and situations that catch you out, and they've been really, really good at accommodating that for us.
We've been with Great Southern for 28 years now. Look, they've given us exceptional service and the price competitive, so it's wonderful.
They're a great company to work for. They're a family-owned business. They will support you and whatever is required.
I've got Alan's phone number, I've got Steve's phone number, and I know if I ring it I'll get an answer, which is really cool.
The relationship's great and the service is second to none. So I ring up and it doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday or whenever I ring up, I'll have fuel. So we've never been held up or had a problem with them. So my theory is that's what I'm about. It's about service and the relationship, and it's been fantastic.
It's very important to maintain long-term customers' loyalty and give back what you can when you can.
Great Southern Fuels is one of the few companies that I've been involved with that gives so much back to the local community. We support so many different organisations and country, sporting clubs, field days, farming organisations.
We endeavour to give back. The community looked after us by dealing with us, and we just gave it back in what we could do. Footy club needs a hand, well, it's because they need a hand that you give it to, not the other way around.
When you look at how they conduct themselves in the community, they've been a great supporter of the Livestock Transporters Association. Just incredible what they do.
I do a lot for the community, which is good. And not only Lake Race either, it's right through where all these outlets are all over the state. He's been excellent with that.
We tend to sponsor major events, the Great Southern Football Carnival, Colt Carnival.
Across the board, I think sponsorships are a very important part of any community. I grew up in Lake Race and footy was my life down there for a long time. Great Southern sponsored Lake Race back then, and along with many other footy clubs and hockey clubs and tennis clubs, and we might not always be making a big deal out of it, but the people that get sponsored, they understand and they relate to it.
They do a lot for the town, so I can't fault them. They've been brilliant.
Great Southern Fuels have got strong values, and that shows in what they do. They walk the talk and they do what they do.
You deal with people that are there and care about your business, and these people have been absolutely wonderful.
I'm very proud of what Mum and Dad have achieved in their life and how they've structured the business, and it's all structured around our customers and looking after people and being in the right areas where we need to sell the fuel and have the support there and sponsorship. Being part of the community, even though we're not in that community, but our workers are there and that's part of us.
Our name is derived from the Greek prefix, macro, large. From the day we were born, this has been a promise for the future. We have grown through dedication, sweat, self-denial, faithful to our mission of being on the side of those who put themselves on the line. Through our name, we celebrate the greatness of those who believe there are no obstacles higher than their dreams. The courage to get back up after falling. The obstinacy of believing until the end. These are the values embedded in our logo. The Macron Hero. It's a celebration of sacrifice and tenacity. Up until your personal victory. Until your arms are in the sky. Become your own hero.